Hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB video, and today we are covering the dream car competition picture where you can win your dream car plus £50,000 on the side, and also if you take the box for 20k, then you can also win 20k cash with it. So we have done a video about that already. We've also done a summary as well, so if you haven't watched that video, make sure go ahead and watch that as well. Okay, right, so I got my friend Paul with me today. How's it going, Paul?
I'm very good, Cam. I'm a Liverpool supporter. How about yourself?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh, is that
Chelsea
right? How did they get on today?
By the way, let me tell you something. Chelsea did really well today. That's how a better person does. You know, it's not about just the win. It's about bringing smile on people's face. Not just your own face. Not just in your own face. It's the opponent's face. Respect the opponent who's been losing non-stop. Imagine what's been going through those players, Arsenal players, and the Arsenal fans. So we care about them, and that's why we've decided, okay, do you know what? Actually bring some smile to people's face. We got enough smile from Chelsea, enough. Look what Father Steve doing. All right. So we had that moment so many times in our life. So it's time to bring joy to people's life too. So there you go. All right, so we also got the father of the nation, father of Liverpool, father of the world, the oldest living legend, 10 times Guinness Book of World Record holder. First time he got the world record, the oldest living man, back in 16th century. So he won it another 9 times after that. There you go. Please welcome, put your hands together for Father Steve. How's it going, Father Steve?
Evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Oh, a lot better after the football result today, mate.
I tell you what, though, Father Steve and Paul, Liverpool should learn from Chelsea. They should learn something. That's how you bring smile on people's face. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. Anyway, we also get ready, guys. Get ready for some echo. So we got the echo man here. There you go, my man Hasan. Hello. Can't see him.
Hello.
Evening,
Evening,
guys. How you doing?
Echo testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do. Okay, so it's good then. All right, it's all working fine, not a problem. And we also got my man Dean GTR with us. How's it going, Arsenal fan? Okay, tell me something, Dean. Did we bring smile in your face? Doesn't matter winning, losing. You happy today, right?
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy.
That?
Yeah, I accept that. Thank you for.
There you go. That's the purpose. That's the purpose of doing it. Do you know what I mean? So that's what Chelsea does. Bring smiles for in people's face.
Cam?
All right. Yes, go ahead, Steve.
I learned a lot today about the Chelsea Arsenal game.
Yeah.
You're shit.
All right, people.
Chelsea, Arsenal's good.
Now,
brilliant.
We have got another guest with us. You guys probably know him. We got the Echo Man here. We got all the other men here. Now we have got the average man. My man Pike is here. How's it going, Pike?
Yo.
Evening, Michael.
We're in, yeah.
Evening, Mike.
Good to have you in the family. Good to have you in the stream. Thanks for joining, brother.
Hey, Pike.
How's it going, Shan?
I'm all right. How you doing, bro?
Yeah,
watching
man.
the match?
Good.
All right, but we're doing BOTB stream here. It's not a football match going on, Shan. This is BOTB stream.
All right, BOTB, but it's football.
Mic check. Is my sound okay?
To football.
Yeah, your sound is fine,
man. Perfect. It's perfect.
Just give me 1 second. I just need to turn off.
Not a problem, brother. Not a problem. Take your time. All right, no worries. Okay, right. A lot of people joined. Before we get started, guys, make sure you give us some thumbs up. And if you like this stream, and subscribe if you haven't already. By the way, before I get started, one more thing. Chelsea fan, they know how to respect other teams. Liverpool fan got no manner whatsoever. All they know, pulling the legs. Okay, this, that. Okay, we recently started to win some matches. Let's take the piss out of other teams. Oh, shame on you guys. Shame on you. Shame. All right, so let's read some comments.
You can't take the piss out of shit.
Oh, man. Oh, bro.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Who's playing tomorrow? Liverpool?
Yeah, West Brom.
That'll be an easy win, 4-0, I reckon.
Yeah, I think I'll have 20 quid on a 6 or 7-0 on that one.
It'll be 4-0 by 25 minutes.
I think Liverpool win that. I mean, West Brom are struggling.
All right, concentrate on the comments. Forget that. Who's Liverpool, man? All right. Harsh just joined. How's it going, Harsh? Hope you said he's the first one to join. That's amazing. Georgie. Oh, sorry, not Georgie. Is it Gregory?
Gregory.
Sorry if I couldn't pronounce it. Or I'm not very good at names. Thank you so much. All right. Next one saying hello. I'm sorry. Why is it so hard names, people? Why don't you find some easy IDs like my man Pike? Do you know what I mean? Is this 02? Saying hello. How's it going? Hope you're good. Robert.
Silent dead.
Yeah.
The per se control.
Yeah. Robert said, come on, guys. 11 watching. That was that time. And only 4 likes. Hit the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Smash it. Okay. Harikam. All right. Those are the comments before the live started. Mohammed Naim from Facebook just joined. How's it going, bro? Hope you're good. Tolu just joined and Cam wish you wish as a Chelsea fan. Obviously, Chelsea in it. So Darren saying up for joining in about 15 minutes. Not a problem, Darren. See you in a bit. Okay, Merkel just saying good evening, gents. Oh my god, what happened? Not reading that. Okay, now so Mendes go by the way. Okay, it's BOTB stream, guys. All right, Total saying hope you will keep okay, next one. Nav saying an Arsenal slowly slide up for you to do. Okay, Ray saying how's everyone doing? Not too bad. Yes. Okay, right. So let's go ahead and open this week's picture. So we've done a live stream about this already. I have actually played quite a few tickets. So let's just open it first. Okay, so share screen. There you go. Okay, let me just quickly send the link to my assistant quickly so that they can take coordinates.
Hey guys, I've already played some tickets in case I fall asleep on a Sunday evening, so I've already backed myself beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you when I left. Not a problem, bro. Not a problem. You're back, so can't find.
I still didn't look at this picture yet.
Well, I've played most of my tickets. I don't even know if I'm going to play anymore or not.
I've changed about 20 of mine as well, Cam. I've gone a bit lower.
Yes.
Paul, how low have we gone? Because I've gone to something like 650, 670s. That's the lowest I've gone down low.
Yeah.
Of the wide.
Yeah. 630 is the lowest I've gone.
Lowest?
And I think it's more left.
High, isn't it?
Yeah, but I was higher than that.
Oh, okay.
On the first stream, I was higher than that. I was 700s.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's where I went. So bit of a variation. Each of these has got about 5 to 10 coordinates. Not 10, but 5. A few of them got 10 coordinates and then 5. So I played for a lot of different cars. I probably played it live the other day. So these are the cars: RS6, RSQ8, Chevrolet, the Corvette, Challenger, the Hellcat. I played for the Jaguar as well. Just one ticket though, by the way. But yeah, Lexus LC, AMG GT, Nissan GTR for the first time ever. I think I played. So I played for the GTR, the Litchfield Track Edition, 911. It's first time ever I played for a Porsche. So yeah, a lot of cars that I never play for. So I played for so many different cars just to get some closes by car, hopefully. And the Huracan, I bought 10 tickets and 10 tickets for the Euros too. So that's me at the moment this week. So played quite a few tickets. Let's see how many tickets I played. I might play a few more on VIP live stream. Okay, so altogether I got about 30, 40, 45. 45 I played so far. How many tickets did you play, Pike?
First of all, Merry Christmas to you all, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Pike.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
I just
Yeah,
played
and
my
you, mate,
usual.
and you.
I just played my usual 20. I just capped myself to a limit of 20 tickets every week. If I get any other dream credits, then I just use that. But I just capped myself on my 20, and I've already played my 20 tickets.
Okay.
And yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's brilliant. What card do you play for?
I usually go for the RS6.
Okay.
But this time, because of the Christmas and all of that spending that we've been doing in preparation and all of that, I went for the A45S.
Okay, that's a nice car. Yep.
Yeah, it is a nice car.
I quite like that. It's one of my favorite hatchback after the RS, the Ford RS. I really love the RS, but obviously A45S quite nice. Lovely.
Yeah, you're a Ford guy, ain't you?
I am. I love Ford. Me and Paul, we love Fords. We love Fords.
Oh, Mr. Transit, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Transit, you got it, mate. Pike, would you keep the car if you want it, or you're going to take the cash?
Yeah, I would keep the car. 50 grand is a life-changing amount of money, in any case. Yeah, I went for that one because it's something that I actually like, and I would actually keep it. And it's something that, if anything, I can actually maintain the vehicle, and all the other expenses and all of that. I wouldn't really go for a McLaren and just get something ridiculous like that. But believe it or not, it's actually my dream car as well on my list.
That's amazing.
It's
got one of the best interiors, like superb interior.
Yeah. I've been to the showroom. And initially I was at that time, before the new RS3 came out.
Yeah.
That was something that I was looking at. But now you've got the new Golf R that's just come out. Yeah, I'm liking that one as well. But at the top of the list at the moment is the A45S.
Yeah, very nice. I like the interior especially. Quite love that actually. Yeah,
it's a nippy little car, isn't it?
It's 4-wheel drive, but then you can press the button for rear-wheel drive only, so you can.
Is it about 500 bhp or something?
Mode, isn't it?
From only 2 liter, 421 from only 2 liter engine. That's insane. For a 2 liter, like that much of a bhp, that's a lot of bhp there. Okay, we got a lot of winners there on the chat. So including Darren, we got Scott there as well, which is Chris Phillip saying hello everyone. Hope you're all doing great at the greatest Christmas. Amazing. Ruba Rana, congratulations once again for winning the brand new PlayStation 5. I have ordered it for him already. Just he submitted, he sent me his address and everything, so I've ordered one for him. Luckily, I found one, so you should get it soon. I don't know the waiting time, how long it's gonna be though, but as soon as you get it, please let me know. Okay, right. What else? How's it going, Spacky Mackie just joined. How's it going? Hope you're good. Supercar season saying, Cam, how are you feeling now about your near miss last week? Feeling for you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I came quite close so many times, and that was the not in the last quite a few months actually. I haven't been that close, but otherwise I used to be close, and I became runner-up so many times but never won. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm hoping to win something this year. Hopefully, let's see how things goes. And that's going to be, as Pike just said, that's going to be a life-changing for me too. All the cars that I played for, they are all of them, including that 50 grand, they're all over £100,000 cash alternatives. So it's going to be a life-changing money for me. I will definitely go for a car. I'll go for the Mustang, but I'm not going to go for the car that if I win, whatever car I'm going to win. So that's my plan. Thank you so much, Rubarana, for the advertisement. As you guys can see, if you like to get access to the Facebook group, the VIP group and the VIP WhatsApp, we've got Patreon separate. So if you want to get access to that, and if you want to support this channel, become a Patreon, which is patreon.com/CamHasan. Starts from £3 per month, so it's entirely up to you. How's it going, Answer? Hope you're good. This is another legend unknown. So he's basically becoming runner-up from last 2 months, I think, non-stop. So hope you win next competition, bro. Okay. Rubarana saying, thanks, Cam. Can't wait to have it. Yep. Let me know as soon as you get it. And then I'll probably go ahead and order one for myself too. All right. Okay. So obviously I played about 45 tickets. So let's go ahead and buy some more tickets and see if we can come up with a better coordinate. All right. So the more, if I play more tickets, it's going to be for the Euros only.
Can I ask a question, Cam?
Yeah, go ahead, but
obviously the Christmas period has been a little bit hectic for everybody. I haven't really had a chance to have a look at all the averages and the special coordinates and la-di-da.
Yeah.
Your the screen, the picture that you just displayed just now is very similar to my one. What kind of what area were you in on there?
Yeah.
What kind of coordinated area were you in
I'll just show you that in a second. Okay, so I was gonna do that now. Just put my coordinates. So highest I went, which is that one. That was my free ticket, but I don't think it's gonna be that much to the left. I'm hoping to, the winning coordinate to be between in this area. It's literally in the middle of my coordinate.
Yeah.
And I still think it might just be even slightly to the right, which is there. I know a lot of people from the audience were saying it's more to the left, but I think it might just be somewhere in between that and this.
Your gut feeling.
I have my gut feeling, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, Pike, what's your real name? Is that Pike or?
Can I say it over here?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Definitely.
It's Solomon.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Brilliant. Nice.
You got me.
First time ever. That's what I heard your name. So. Okay. No problem.
We've got to have our nicknames. We've got to have our YouTube names.
We've got so many names.
For sure.
Okay. Right. Next one. Probably this one. Would be the best coordinate from my side, which is 1465,671. Let's just put that on first. 1465,671.
That's very similar to my one,
Yeah.
Mine is 1435, 552.
Oh, okay. 65,671.
So it's not too far from that.
Yeah.
From that first one, and then it just builds around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've gone height wise 670, 650, and 640. So I think height wise that be the lowest. I think we can go up to 630, like Paul was saying.
Yeah.
So I can't see people going up to 5. I can't see people going 600 to 580. That'd be too high.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're looking at blue players' eyes, and I don't think he's looking high. It's because he's falling back and he's like going to slip on the floor. It makes you look that if he's looking high, but in theory he's not looking too high.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your coordinate, Pike? Shall I call you Pike or Solomon, or what shall I call you?
Pike Cartel is fine.
Pike Cartel, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Pike Cartel. What's your coordinate?
Pike is you already call me Pike anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your coordinate again?
1435.
Yeah.
552.
552?
Yeah.
Okay. $552. Let's just put this on. About this area. Okay, now, Paul, have you got a coordinate? I mean, your best coordinate.
I have, mate. I was very similar to Pike actually when I first played this, my free ticket and the first stream, but I've dropped that down a bit now. So my best at the moment is 1480, 631.
Okay, 1480.
631.
Okay.
Echo Sleepy Man.
I'm not sleeping.
You haven't been on that eggnog, have you?
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just reading some emails.
He can't sleep. He can't sleep. He's watching the game with one eye.
I'm flicking. Yeah, I'm flicking to City
What's the
winning
score?
2-0. City winning 2-0. City winning 2-0.
Who are you playing? Oh, Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yeah. And my brother Dean GTR, have you got a coordinate? The best coordinate you have?
Well, after Chelsea winning today, I think I'm going to be a bit lucky. I reckon this is the winning one, guys. Fingers crossed, you know. It's 1486.
1486, yeah.
627.
Cool, that's
going more to
right.
the right.
That's right on top of me. That is, Dean. Welcome aboard, mate.
Yeah, hopefully. Reckon that'll be the winning one, and that one is for the C63 Brambus. That one.
And we have also got my brother Darren with us. How's it going, Darren?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not
Hey,
too bad.
Darren.
Hey, guys, you all right?
Yeah, not so bad.
Not too bad, Mr. Bentley.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, Mr.
Hello,
Bentley,
mate.
there you go.
Mr. Bentley.
He's looking a bit ultra bright today. What's going on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
He's got a spotlight on.
It's probably just pale, you know, like
No
all the
problem.
alcohol and everything.
Yeah.
It's more shock that Arsenal won. Like, what?
Darren, it's
Don't
not a
worry,
shock.
Cam knows how you feel. Cam knows how you feel. He's in shock and all.
Oh man.
You shouldn't be.
Why not?
They're not playing very well, are they?
No. I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm happy that what Chelsea doing. So, like I said, bringing smile on people's face. So,
What's that smell I can have again?
yeah. Okay, guys, you can start submitting a coordinate now, and then my assistant will start taking all the coordinates. Right. So, you got Dean's coordinate now. Father Steve, have you got a coordinate?
No.
No.
This is the first time I've seen the picture, mate.
Not a
And
problem.
I've not even done it yet.
That's fine. What about you,
Come on,
Darren? Have you got a coordinate? A winning coordinate?
Oh, I don't know. You got closer than me last week.
Yeah.
Come, I've got one.
You won the car, though. That's the thing. You're a winner.
1455, 615.
Okay, so similar to Paul again. 1455, 615, yeah?
Yeah. From his eyes, he's just a touch over to the left. I don't think he'll be straight up.
Do I have this area covered? That's 6 that covered, and then
Darren, your last one was 1465, 617.
When was that?
that was his first look, probably. But
I think that was your first look.
yeah, that was
Just,
the first look.
just changed slightly. Sorry. Oh, by the way, I'm Pi Cartel, the one who was asking you so many questions, la-di-da.
That's cool.
Mr. Interview Man.
Yeah. Oh my days! Pike used to come to this channel and ask me all these questions. But I used to love that though. At least someone bringing some contents in it. So that's amazing.
No, don't get me wrong, mate. You know, look, I like to see you win and all.
Yeah.
And you know, some of the questions that I ask, it's not like I'm trying to get at you or anything like that. You know,
No.
it's just constructive criticism, as I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, our 1-2-1.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
For sure,
no
mate, for
problem.
sure. But
No
look,
problem.
I like you all. You know what I mean. You're a great laugh, all the bunch of you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Amazing.
He's still awake now. He's still awake for now.
Yeah, let's go to the brand ambassador of Colgate. So yes, Sean, what's your coordinate? We need to see your face on a bigger screen to get the coordinate. Go ahead.
That's good. That's fine. Hello, everybody. You see,
He's froze.
yeah, I'll give you my coordinate. This one, 1453.
Yeah.
677. So people are going low. Like I started doing going low. I'm awake. Don't worry here. Don't see my eyes. I'm awake. I'm gonna keep my glasses like that now.
Last time,
you can't.
Ow.
I'm all right. I've had a good sleep today, so I'm okay.
That's very close to my coordinate, Sean.
Seriously, I didn't know that.
That's me and you. Look.
Yeah, because I can't see it being higher towards 580, 590, 600 exactly. I can't see it that high. Maybe because people are going. I think people might go high because of the way the blue players highlining is, but he's not looking high really because he's slipping down a bit. So that's why he's looking like that, and it looks like he's looking high, but he isn't. In theory, I've been studying the blue player too much today, and I realize he's not looking really high.
Yeah.
Okay,
no problem. So, what do you think,
guys? Musical chairs.
Who's gonna win the ball? The guy in green or the guy in blue?
99% green.
Green.
Blue's gonna fall off. He's looking like he's gonna slip down.
Yeah. All right, brilliant. All right, so let's start taking some coordinates then from the audience. You guys carry on talking, and guys, you can start submitting your coordinates now. And I can see a lot of people did already, so let's go ahead and start some coordinates.
Right, Cam's doing coordinates, guys, so we can discuss the picture in more detail. What's happening with this picture?
Sorry, this is for the summary, guys. I have to do that again. Sorry. Right, let's go ahead and take some coordinates. Yeah, carry on.
Right, guys. While Cam is doing coordinates, I will ask whoever wants to describe me what's happening in this picture. Who's going to win the ball, and why is the blue play like that?
Well,
There's four players in the pitch.
Yeah, the green player is clearly going to win the ball. I think that it's coming from across. They were both going for this, obviously, the ball, and like you say, the player in blue, he's probably slipped, or the player in green's pushed him, and they're both leaning towards the left as we look at the picture. But I think the green player is going to get to the ball first.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't really see another way of reading it.
Who's next in line? Dean, because I'm going downwards. You could go downwards the way we're on the screen. Dean's next. Dean, can you describe your thing on this picture?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Paul. Obviously, the guy in green is going to win it, and I think it's coming from an angle, so I don't think it's dead centre. Obviously, I think it's more to the left than centre. Yeah. I don't know if he's already headed it, or if he's coming up to a jump or coming down from the jump. But it's obviously with the guys in blue's vision, it's depending on what the judge's height average is going to be. But where we've got our little cluster where it's already there, I reckon that is a good spot. Right. I don't think it can be. I don't think where the top cross is now. I don't think it can be any higher than that. But I could be wrong. So don't take my gospel word on that. But that's what I think anyway.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt quickly. Dan, I think. Don't get me wrong, but I have a feeling you're going to lose money again, because I don't think the average is not going to be that high. Especially the average. Some of them will go there, but the average to be there, it's very less likely. Yes, guys, sorry, carry on.
Pike's next. Go on, Pike. You describe yourself on this picture.
Again, I also agree with Paul and Dean. It's coming down, and I think the guy in blue has been nudged. He was looking at the ball straight on, but because of the angle that it's been nudged at, it may seem like it's actually looking way high, or it is just being taken off balance, or you know, if that makes any sense. But round about that area in that cluster is where I think it is. And also another good point that was mentioned by Darren the other day. You know, like the two fingers that you mentioned the other day, Darren. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems it seems a lot more logical as well if you were to use those to actually gauge as well how high that ball is. Roughly that area, it falls in that area where the cluster is as well.
Every time that I've played, even when before I won, I did the two fingers above the guy's head, whoever was going to connect with a ball on each picture, and it's not been far off. It's literally like just above the 2 finger mark. Yeah, that's the method I use, but then I've got my trusty chopsticks as well to line it all up.
That's Pike's view. Father Steve of All the Nation.
Yes, mate. Well, I'll agree with everything so far that's been said. It's definitely coming from that area, coming downwards. And I think that average middle there is going to be pretty bang on. So I think that's the idea it's going to be in. Because the broken blue is falling backwards or being pushed backwards by the broken green leaning on him. So that's all I can think that's possibly going to happen.
So do you reckon it's not, the ball's not in the center, is it more towards the left? I mean, our left, his probably right, but our left, do you reckon it's more to the left or in the center?
It's definitely to the left because the player's head isn't central, is it? He's kind of leaning slightly to the left.
Left, yeah.
Our left.
That's why I played.
If you follow them up, his eyes up, you're going to get that corner there, aren't you? Which is where it should be.
Yeah.
But it depends how much drink the old judges have had, over Christmas.
Yeah. I think what Cam might do at the end when we're doing average like you normally do, how far do you think it will be right and how far left it will be and how high and how low? We could find out how furthest left it can be then. Because I don't think it's right because they're both leaning towards left. So it's going to be more likely judges going to have a look at that two things as well. The players are leaning towards the left, so judges might consider the ball's going to be more towards the left. So that's what I'd say. Take a point on that, guys, because they're both leaning towards the left. So the judges are always going to look at that. So they probably class the ball being left. So I think I'm not saying play more to the left, but that's my view. I mean, I'm going to play because I've been studying this picture quite a bit this afternoon when I was thinking, is that blue player looking too high? But what Pike said, he's been nudged and he's like trying to fall off there a bit. It makes you think he's looking high, but in theory, I don't think he's looking too high.
That's the problem because the broken green's got a slight angle to the left-hand side. He's looking at, but the boat's falling backwards. So his eyes could be any direction going upwards because if he's falling back, he might not be looking at the ball now because he's obviously falling backwards. I mean, or being pushed backwards.
Yeah, I remember in the first three, Dean was mentioning the green player, the way his both eyes are. I mean, right eye, probably his left eye, our way is his right eye. He's looking in a triangle way. When you look at both of the eyes, they look like triangle way. So he's looking at an angle, the green player.
Yeah. He's definitely looking that direction, isn't he? Because, I mean, there's 6 people on here have said that, so well, they will do when Darren has his go. And most people go in that area anyway, aren't they? So we're all on the same sort of wavelength in that area. It just depends on how stupid the judges are.
They might have had the Christmas hangover.
It seems to me on this that the X is pretty nailed on, isn't it? I mean, look at the line and the cluster there.
It's just the height, isn't it?
Just the height, the Y. Yeah, is the variant on this.
I think, you know, where the dots right now, you know, where there's a bit in the middle that's not even filled in. I think from there down is where the ball is. I don't think it's any higher. His facial actions, he's squinting, so he's bracing for impact. He's already up in the air, ready for it. Anything from that little on the left-hand side, like a half a circle that's missing. Anything across there, down, is where it's going to be. He's literally bracing.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
Yeah. Well, the broken green, his hand sticks out. If you look at where his first finger's bending down, you've got the fingers sticking out. If you draw a line from there straight across, I think that's roughly where it should be. From his hand, the first finger bent over, from there across, I bet that ain't far short.
You mean his thumb?
Yeah. Just above his thumb, straight across. And that'll be his roughly where the line is. Maybe the camera draw a line later.
Yeah. I mean, we've got pretty much all the coordinates here.
Yeah.
So let's draw some lines to see the spread.
Can you draw a line from his thumb, Cam, across, please?
From where?
The thumb, the broken green.
Oh, from him. From
his thumb, straight across.
From like his knuckle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, looking at that cluster,
idea.
I think the average is going to be around there anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe up slightly.
Average is going to be about here, I think.
Yeah, be just up from that line, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that sort of area there, isn't it? Just, I mean, you go slightly higher than that, obviously, but that's what I'm thinking. That's sort of just above that line.
Yeah. All right, so let's draw some lines. So the height ways, if we just ignore that coordinate for a second, and it's quite a tight one, the tight cluster there. It's not a massive, because obviously that's from a lot of different peoples. Everyone got their own opinion, but it's looking quite good. It's very tight cluster. I hope the judges do the same, because this is going to depend on them, innit? So, yeah. Well, let's go to the edge of this, actually. Yeah, so quite very tight cluster, actually. So
do a different coloured line straight down the middle of both of those blues. And that's how I try and work it out off that as well.
In the middle?
Yeah, straight down the middle of both lines on both players.
Yeah, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I bet that's not far from the average, you know.
Yeah.
And the average lands
1461.65.
when nobody has put a marker on there.
Yeah, even the judges don't be in zone 1. They're like in zone 3. They're on their own average. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it is, isn't it? That's what makes it very hard. Okay, let's. There you go. Take the banner off, at least you can see Sean there. Okay.
Put it back on. Sorry, Sean, I'm only joking.
You know what you should do, Cam? Just every so often, just across the banner, have a donut in there and just see whether you can test him, see whether he's going to take a chunk out of it.
Fall asleep.
Cam?
Yes, Steve.
What's the green line on each picture there? On what our pictures? Like Dean's got quite a long blue line. What's that then?
What
That's my name. That's my name.
Oh shit! Sorry, stupid ass.
Dean DTR maybe.
Sorry, been a bit thick.
Maybe this year. No,
Maybe.
okay.
I changed it.
Yeah. Luke saying, I think it's Cam's turn to win. He said that twice actually. I hope I and you we both win. We both have a chance.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Hey, Cam, what was the angry face about your video in the WhatsApp chat anyway?
What was it?
Your video of winning. You put an angry face to it when Shan shared it.
Oh, I don't like that video.
You were half asleep.
You don't like
Yeah.
it? I thought I'd remind people who are joining the group new, who don't know you're a winner.
Yeah. No.
Thanks, Lily Rose.
Probably
Because
probably
that
like
video, I was like, what the hell was that? Like, my reaction. Obviously, it was a genuine reaction, but still, I was like, I didn't get time to watch.
you didn't have time to rehearse.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was still a bit too old to.
Yeah, thanks, Lily. Appreciate that one. Thank you.
See, it's not just us, Steve.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's definitely not just you lot, is it?
No.
It makes people laugh. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Still got the trusty hammer and chisel.
He's the first ever Liverpool supporter.
I was the founder.
He was the founder, yeah.
He's the founder of Liverpool Football Club.
He was the founder of the area Liverpool. He came up with that name. Okay, that area. Okay, make it Liverpool. Do you know what I mean?
What, he discovered the UK? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
We discovered the whole world.
I told Columbus where to go,
Yeah.
and he went, and the rest is history, as they say.
What's up with Marble Steve there?
Thanks, Mother Steve.
Look, Marble
There
Steve
you go, mate. Look, you're getting the compliments. Look, everybody loves you.
Yeah, Steve. They love you, man.
Yeah, of course. There you go. Yeah, if I was Steve, this life is not the same without you. Definitely.
Look at that compliment.
Steve, you're like
Yes, Paul.
You're like our boxer shorts, mate. We feel naked without you.
Yeah.
Unless you don't wear any at all anyway.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I'm not sure about Paul on that one.
Go commando.
Let it free, let it hang out.
I would do if I won a GTR.
I don't want to see the video of that, honestly.
Trust me, you would.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't wear it.
What, you go you're commando all the time, are you?
Hangs out, wang out.
Hang on, Cam's letting out a bit of a secret. Are you commando all the time?
That's why. That's why. Remember that story I shared in there. My balls got twisted because of his hanging all the time. So when I was running, I was running late, and I was actually running, and he actually got twisted somehow, like boom, and then I had to go to hospital. And that's basically history. So what happened there?
Is that what the voice is slightly higher?
So that again?
Yeah.
Is that why your voice is slightly higher?
Did you hear him sneeze last night? Did you hear him sneeze last night?
Yeah. That's nothing.
That's where his glasses. It's really painful.
Yeah.
Or he does a William Hindmarch.
How about that?
How about that? How about that? No, not like that. How about that?
If you count how many times he's said that during his winning videos.
Yeah.
If you count them all.
Yeah.
It'd be hundreds.
Yeah, but it's better than if you do
imagine Alan Goma the winning surprise.
And then we click this one and
Oh man.
I don't know. We found out about Alan Goma.
Yeah.
I think we should do a contest to see how many times he says it. No, I'm like a sweepstake.
Now, Alan will take the cup straight away. He'll take the cup straight away.
Yeah. Okay, right. So we got the average coordinate, guys.
What was it?
Let's do this. Shall I hide these lines?
What is the average, campers?
Yeah, it's let me just put it in here. 1 second, Paul. It's just 1458, 658. Okay.
Not bad.
Looks like an easy coordinate to remember. Okay, so average coordinate is x 1458. 658.
Was it 1458, 658?
Yep, I'll highlight it now. There we go. Okay, so that's the average coordinate there. Let's draw some lines.
Very quiet. He's concentrating.
Oh snap!
He'll have his tongue out in a minute in the side of the corner.
I can't get first average, wasn't it? Well, first average was 1432, 620.
It's gone a bit more over, hasn't it? It's
up and over, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, good average actually, not bad. Let me see if I win near that area.
Dean, you were bang on though. You said right in that gap.
It's just about to say that, yeah. You put a couple of coordinates in there. Couple of guesses.
I said it would be nice to win before the year's out, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, I haven't got any.
Paul, what day is your birthday?
21st.
September?
That's Monday, isn't it?
Birthday in September.
No. It was a Thursday, isn't it?
October. No, it was October. His birthday was in October.
Oh, look at
January.
that. Look at that. You know the way we draw the lines. Look. It's literally there.
Sorry?
You know the draw.
I've played my tickets around that area. Most of my tickets have been played around that area, so we are working on the right area.
Whoa, I'm
At least this one's not like Paul was mentioning about last week's picture was doing his head in. Is because the more he looked at it, the more he was getting to him. So I think this picture could concentrate on it. It's not confusing you.
Yeah.
Am I right there, Paul? This picture's not that confusing.
I've always liked this picture, though.
The more you kept looking at it, the more it was getting more worse.
Yeah. Nazman saying, "What would you do if I win? If you win, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna dance. Naked. I'm gonna go outside and start running naked, man. Probably if I win the Euros, that's what I'm gonna do.
To be honest, let's do our honest thing. If I won, I'll be emotional. I'll be like that Tony who won the RS6, was it? I'll be like him. I'll be numbed because it's life-changing opportunity.
Are you gonna join? Are you gonna join?
Darren knows that.
Are you gonna become a Patreon, Shan, if you win?
Yeah, definitely. Am I not joined at all? I've signed up for it.
Bro, just because I've added you to the group, that doesn't mean
not
you're
got my name on it.
number.
I'm sure I've
No, you haven't. But anyway, you don't have to join now. It's okay. I'm saying when you win, make sure join, become a Patreon.
Yeah, I'll still do the live stream.
Whatever
You've
car
heard
I
it,
win,
audience.
I'm going to keep it, whatever it is, on this one.
You've heard it, audience. Now, if I win, I'm the panel here. If I win, I'll still come on live stream. I'm not just going to say I won, I made my money, I'm going. No, I'll still be committed to doing live stream. And that's
it's more of a reason. It's more of a reason to come on here if you win.
Yeah, definitely. To help others to win. That's what this is about.
Well, it is, mate.
I mean, like Darren, he's giving tips on how to do it, so he's been helpful there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Someone asked earlier on, actually, can you demonstrate on the screen? I don't think you can, Cam, can you? How the 2-finger method.
Oh, the 2 fingers. Yeah, I can. Yeah, why not? It's
normally like that.
It's basically you put your 2 finger there.
Like really wide apart and
you see, you put your 2 finger there, and it's literally near the average. Look.
Yeah.
So whoever's gonna be close to the ball, I have to put it on.
So what do you mean? You're putting your 2 fingers like that?
No. Literally like that. Just above the top of his head, like the hairline.
Yeah. Look, it's there. So that's how you do it.
I can't do it. I'm using a phone.
It depends. Obviously, that's the zoomed in picture. But if I show you on my other screen, it's.
I can't see you. Because you got the live banner on.
Make the screen bigger, Cam, and then they can see it on yours.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, because we can't see it. We see the clock there. Yeah, now we can see it.
Okay, so basically, oh my days. If you put 2 fingers like this one, really zoomed in, so you can't. All right, let's show you. Oh my days. 1 second. Sorry, guys.
You've got about 100 screens there.
Yeah. I know. Whatever, man. Let me show you on the other one. Okay, so if you put 2 fingers there, because it's zoomed in to the max, that's why you can't. You can see a lot of gap. But on the other one, on a normal 100% zoom, then it works perfectly. So let me put the zoom down a little bit. So that's what I meant. You see, as it goes. So yeah. Oh my days.
What if you have sausage fingers like Jamie Oliver?
Then you're in trouble. That would be yeah.
Lose some weight because you're not getting the car seat that you're going to win.
Yeah. I mean, that just to have a rough idea, like that kind of height.
Yeah, that's good.
Most of the time, that's where it is. Unless some pictures the ball is really far away, the head of the ball. That T picture or the other pictures were there, But normal pictures, this is a typical BOTB picture, so that 2-finger trick should work.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good idea, that.
Yeah, so you got the average, guys. So officially, this is the end of the stream, but obviously we're gonna carry on. So this is the average, guys, which is X 1485, and then the Y is 685. Whoa!
I know 58. 58.
All right. The average code there is 1458 and 658. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for watching. We're gonna carry on this conversation anyway. So officially, this is the end of the stream, but let's carry on. Okay, right. So shall I play some tickets there? Do you think? Let me see how much is this.
I think you should do a little cluster, obviously, where that's.
It's definitely it's worth a couple.
Definitely. That average is pretty bang on, I reckon.
Yeah, average. I really like that.
I think this is the best we've ever done. The cluster and the average.
Can you get rid of all the other coordinates and just have the average up there?
Yeah, of course. That's what I was going to do anyway. All this.
You see, this is the thing. This is the thing. When you get a second opinion, and then you start doubting yourself about the coordinate that you actually went for.
Yeah.
You start spending some more in it.
You do.
add a little in the spots that you missed,
or you start moving your original spots.
Yeah.
Like I did.
I'll just put a couple there as like a little insurance policy.
Yeah.
Even if it's a cheaper car, like, you know.
Well, yeah.
No, not that quite that cheap. No.
but
transit.
Have you guys ever calculated how much it costs? Right. Because like you guys sometimes you choose like different cars.
Yeah.
And then you buy so many tickets, but with different cars.
Yeah.
Have you ever calculated how much it would have cost if you were to choose just one, maybe top of the range vehicle? How much it compares in terms of costs?
Well, I know it's kind of a different
car all the time, but
yeah,
this week I'm changing it.
I go for the same car pretty much. I went for the Bentley the first round, and then I've gone for the Lambo the second round.
So you mean you're playing just the Lambo Urus?
Yep.
Darren. So you've not played any other car, you just focus on that one specific vehicle.
Yeah. I always said if I ever won, then no offense to anyone else, I wouldn't want to win like a lower value car if you understand. If I was going to win, I'd go for the maximum one.
It really depends if you want the money or the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I suppose if you win that, you can buy a car that you probably could afford out of that money as well, wouldn't you? Instead of change.
Yeah. So what I did is I bought a house.
You still got that 70,000. Do you remember?
Yeah, but that's what's yours cash alternative?
142.
192. 142. So that's a fair bit of change in your pocket, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you get the 50 on top, and then you can do the 20 as well. So you could walk out with 212.
Yeah, that's all included, isn't it?
That's all in your 212. The other one,
212.
Cash alternative for the Urus is 192.
Yeah, plus the 20 on the top.
192, yeah.
212,000, yeah. Right, that's how it looks without all the coordinates. So, what do you guys think?
That's not bad. I'm quite impressed with that.
Near mine. That's the idea I've really gone.
It's depending on what the judges say, if he's going up for the head or if he's headed it already and he's coming down. Because obviously, as you look at the picture, his left arm, his right arm, as you look at the picture, is coming down. Well, not coming down, but obviously, if you're falling, your arms go up, don't they? If you're jumping up, you're like that. So, depending on what the judges think. But,
do you know what? I'm gonna go.
I'd say he's going up.
But he's definitely Green Players won the header, or is going to win the header, should I say?
I'm gonna play probably 3 tickets on the average. So,
I mean, you can also flip the ball, can he? But it's coming. It's definitely coming down, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's obviously jumped. He's put in. Obviously, the green player is going to win it because obviously he's put the blue player in. He's put pressure on him, and obviously he's leaning on him as well. So, like what we've all said, it's more as you look at the picture, your coordinate's going to be to the left of centre. But I reckon that area there where that the average is a good spot. And obviously, if you want to cover your bases, probably a bit to the left. Not by many pixels, but
I've just seen a comment from Nabs. He's saying that the insurance on a Urus would be through the roof. If you win, BOTB pay up to £1,500 towards the insurance, but also to try and reduce your insurance quote. Someone said to me, if I took the Bentley, you could get ghost fitted for about 600 quid. And that dramatically drops it down.
Yeah, we should pick that ghost up for 500 quid fitted.
And and you can't steal it really after that, because it's whatever buttons you set it at. You know,
Yeah. Well, even the boat fitted don't even know, do they?
No, they set it with a certain one. They tell you how to put your own in, and then that's it. You're the only person that knows, or the other person that drives the car as well.
What's 500 quid when you got 50 grand in the bank, man? Come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And this is for the security of your pride and joy. You know, I'm sure you'll put some good enough investment into it.
There's a guy in my town. He's got a Lamborghini Urus, and they wouldn't insure him unless he had Ghost fitted, and that was the only reason why he was able to get insurance.
What is Ghost anyway? Again, sorry.
It's a secret combination.
It's an alarm, isn't it?
It's an alarm system. It's all contacted to your phone.
System.
Anybody does try to steal your car or the Urus or whatever, it literally automatically comes straight up on your phone, and you can like bomb it outside and just stop them. But they won't get anywhere, because obviously the mobilizer just shuts the whole car down, just a flick of a button.
You get like 3 attempts or something to put like your certain pass thing in. So you can click like the volume button, the radio button, memory seat button. It's any of the buttons that's in the car. You can program.
It's like that film Transporter with Jason Statham when he had the Audi, and obviously he had a little like 9-digit pad. The gear lever. And obviously he knew what it was, so nobody could take it, because obviously they didn't know the code. So it's kind of
basically it's an anti-hijack, anti-theft, and what was it? Special PIN code all in one for your security alarm system, so to say, an alarm system.
Yeah, all linked to your phone.
So you mean also like immobilizer
phone as well?
Yeah. Say again.
So you mean it's like an immobilizer?
Yeah, you can just, if somebody's trying to steal it, you can just press a button and
you get a notification.
Yeah,
I think it detects as well if you're being towed. Like if one end picks up and the other doesn't as well.
Yeah.
Because it does your GPS, like your locator as well.
GPS.
So.
Oh, and tracker as well.
Oh yeah,
500 quid. You know, back in the day, you had to pay separate for all of that. You know.
Do you remember Clifford Alarm System?
Yeah.
They used to push that on Max Power quite a lot.
Oh yeah, Max Power. Never hear about that anymore. Max Power mags. I remember them.
Ghost alarm.
I mean, Darren, you know more. Darren, you know more about cars because obviously you deal with a lot of car parts.
Yeah, and the parts are all interchangeable. So if you get a Lamborghini Urus, you could probably buy like a Peugeot brake discs, and it'll probably fit.
Well, that's pretty good. That is, you know, all in one. Anti-hijack, anti-theft, the whole PIN code stuff. What was it? Immobilizer, an alarm, all in one, and it's linked up to your phone as well.
Yeah,
and I think
and you can activate your phone from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, and I think if you pay, I think I can't remember where I saw it, but I think I've got a new one where you've actually got cameras on the front of your window screen and on the back, so you can actually see who, if they are trying to nick it, that you can see them from the front and the back.
I wonder if it's something you can fit yourself, or whether you've got to have it fitted, because that would be obviously costs on top.
You can't fit it yourself. It goes like really deep into the dashboard and everything, so they can't rip it out as easy.
Yeah, makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah, the guy on Live Life Fast, Ricky, he's had one put in his Nissan GTR and his BMW M5, and he had it done. I think he's spent about 800 quid on his.
You see, the Audi, they've already got them nine digits already set down near the gear stick anyway, so you can just program it to like your PIN number for your bank or something. But then your missus would probably know that as well.
What if your missus steals it?
And you crap out of luck.
I'm all right. My missus doesn't drive, so I'm good with that. I'm the chauffeur, so I'm good.
I mean, if you take, like I did, the cash alternative for winning, you actually lose out because you don't gain the car. Obviously, you lose the cash alternative compared to the retail price that you would have got for the car. You lose like the 400 quid towards the service, the 1,500 quid towards the insurance, the fuel for a year. You lose all of that, and you get the cash alternative, which is less than the car value. The car, the Bentley was 160, and the cash alternative was 130. So you lose 30 grand straight away just for taking the cash. And then you lose all the rest of it, which is your insurance, your service, your fuel for a year and everything. So,
But how much, Darren, would they pay you towards fuel? How much did they work out on average?
20p per mile for 10,000 miles.
It's 20 people.
It's up to 12,000 miles, or like if you don't do 12,000 miles, it's for the year. That's it.
Right, got you.
Excuse me, guys.
In case we win, it's good questions to ask in case we win.
You'll win. You'll get there.
I'm winning Tuesday. Positive thinking.
Yeah. I've got a feeling I'm going to win soon.
I'm not winning at all. There's no chance I'm going to win on Tuesday. No, not at all. Because
there's always chance.
I do that, I get runner-up.
Mr. Runner-up, then.
Maybe we'll win next time.
The first time that I played after having my account back open, I was 4 dots off, the same as you this week. And then I moved my dots this week, and I was way off.
Way off.
So you were closer.
Okay, did you think you're going to win when you won? Like, did you have that feeling? Like, I'm going to win and this and that? Or not?
No, never. Not really.
That's what I mean.
Like I said before, for me, BOTB is the better competition because you can reevaluate where you put your dot, and then you can see the judging and stuff like that. Any other company, like any other car competition or something, it's more raffle tickets. To me, BOTB is the better one. It's more exciting because you can
skill, not just buying a raffle ticket and winning. Yeah.
I mean, I have played other ones out there, and that's where I won my TV. But that was just sheer luck, pot luck.
Have you ever won the lot? Have you ever won some on the lottery? Then if you got the luck.
Yeah, 1,500, didn't you?
No, I won £1,000 on a scratch card.
£1,000, yeah.
No, you're thinking of me, Cam. I won 1,500 on Euro Millions.
Oh yeah. Dean said that the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I literally.
Dean, how did you win that 1,500?
Euro Millions hot picks. So I literally chose 3 numbers, which were my boy's birthday: 16, 19, and 30, and they all came in. So I won £1,500, and I'd done it on my phone. So as soon as I got the email where it says, "Oh, would you like to transfer your funds into your bank?" which I accepted, and it goes into your bank within 3 to 5 working days. And I've done that twice this year. So
that's good. At least
So that went straight into my.
That's good. At least a little bit helpful Christmas there, Dean.
Yeah. And even if you got 4 numbers, you get 30 grand.
Whatever it has to.
Yeah.
John Smith just asked a question saying, "Did they give you a fuel card?" I don't know. I think what they do is they make you keep your receipts for the year, and then you'd submit it the year after.
Yeah, that's what Gary Wood said. The one that guy that won the C63, he said that he kept all his receipts, but in the end, he only had that car for 6 months. That C63, he had it for 6 months, got rid of it, and then he part exchanged it for a E400 convertible. And I think just before Christmas, I saw it because I follow him on Instagram. He's just literally bought a 2017 Honda Type R in that gun grey. So he's got 2 cars now. So he does love his cars. So yeah, I was quite surprised that he got rid of that C63. But literally, he was every time I saw on Instagram, he was literally getting new tyres probably every other week. So he must have been like obviously trying to get the mileage up with it. So yeah.
Or he's bombing it around town or something.
Yeah, and it's not cheap. He was saying about 400 quid all corners. So to have all that done. So yeah, I think that's the reason why he got rid of it. It was just a bit too much expense on the back wheels.
Yeah. See, with the build time with certain cars as well takes the mick. Like if you spec it up and everything, like different colours or different interior wheels, all that sort of stuff, it'll probably take quite a while for it to be built. So you're probably waiting as well for your car to arrive and that.
Yeah, especially like obviously, as you guys all know, that obviously with my name on there, the GTR, obviously you only have one person that builds that engine for the Nissan GTRs. So yeah, the build time would be a little bit longer than you'd really want to wait. So I'd love, literally, if it was me, they just came along and said, right, you've won this, congratulations. I said, right, I want that one. I literally want that one. Let's just sign the paperwork there and then.
To avoid the waiting time, doesn't BOTB give you an option like to buy one which is already pre-ordered already?
The one on the video, if they do the surprise video with you, that's from a showroom. I think they hire it for the morning to go do the surprise, and you can physically have that one that's there and then. But if you don't like it, then you can spec your own with the dealer straight out. I mean, Christian stood there and he said that if I wanted the car, it would probably be about 9 to 10 months before I was able to get the Bentley. So I would have been sat there waiting the whole entire year.
I couldn't do that.
It's a long wait, that.
Yeah,
that is a long wait.
Too long.
For me, I couldn't do that. That's the car that I've always wanted in this GTR ever since they came out in 2008 or 9. I've always wanted one.
But then again, if the vehicle appreciates in value after that time, maybe it's a bit of a compromise.
Especially the old school ones like the R34s.
I'd say each car depreciates really if you.
As soon as you drive it off the dealership, you've already lost a big chunk out of it.
Yeah, but if you've got the old school like Nissan GTR R34s, they've gone up in value.
Yeah.
I saw one on Auto Trader the other day. It was, I can't remember what year it was, but it had 700 brake horsepower on it, and it was just literally white all over, and I think it was like 65 grand.
There's only in some way though, Dean. I think there's only probably one reason why they're still holding the value, and that's like 10 films that are out there that are.
Yeah, Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
As you can see, I've got my Fast and Furious top on.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they're holding the value. Same as the Toyota Supra. They hold the value because he was driving one of them as well on one of the films. But like other cars, Ferraris and stuff like that, they churn them out like nothing.
Chris Walker. Paul Walker, what a legend.
Yeah, because in that first film, obviously, when he's obviously pulls up to the Ferrari. And he says, "Oh, how much for that?" And he says, "More than you can afford." But now it's different. That Supra is worth more than the Ferrari.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do like old school, new school. Anyway, that would be my theme if I won the lottery. Get a couple of old old Mustangs and Nissans and stuff like that.
Have you seen his garage? Have you watched the documentary on it?
No, I haven't seen it, but I know obviously they auctioned them off at Barrett Jackson's, and he had all kinds of different cars. He had like GTRs, BMW, like M3, old school M3s.
Yeah, he had them all.
Yeah, it's a man after my own heart. God rest his soul. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a big car fan because mostly of him, and obviously back in the day when you had like Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard and stuff like that. So. I've always loved cars.
I remember Knight Rider, Michael Knight.
Yeah.
I think
with David Hasselhoff.
I think Cam's more of like Evil Knievel. You know, he's about that era. I think, you know.
Yeah,
He's too young. He's a baby to us lot.
He'll be like,
You won't remember Knight Rider Street
MacGyver. You won't even remember MacGyver.
What was the motorbike one? Was it Street Hawk, wasn't it?
Street Hawk, yeah.
Black bike, yeah. Street Walk.
Used to come on ITV on Saturday afternoon. I remember them. Same as Knight Rider. Used to come on Saturday afternoon because we were off school and used to watch that.
Airwolf, Knight Rider, Captain Scarlet, Stingray.
Yeah, I remember Airwolf, the helicopter guy. Yeah, with the old fella. Magnum.
Oh, yeah, Magnum PI. I've seen the new version. I didn't like it as much. But...
No, the old one was the classic. You can't beat the old classic.
It's not the same.
I mean, when they were trying to remake all of these films, like Lion King, they've made it into like a real version of animated animals. I think it's a bit of a poor do. Disney are just churning out the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah,
that's true.
And they're making millions and billions off an old idea just with new technology.
Exactly.
So even with obviously, because you've obviously that the guy who played Black Panther, Chadwick, obviously he's passed away. God rest his soul. But obviously, I think what they're going to do is the same what they've done with Paul Walker with CGI. So they're going to be doing that if they do go ahead with it.
So I'm a bit on the film. I reckon they should have called Vin Diesel's kid Paul. They should have, not Brian. I reckon it should have been a tribute. I know it was a tribute, but it should have been his real name, if anything.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It's sad. And it was a tragic one. Anyway, he had the accident with the Porsche 918. Was it?
Yeah. He wasn't driving either. He was one of his best mates was driving it. But they were saying the reason why he crashed is obviously when they inspected the car, which was left of it, the tyre tread wasn't correct. So obviously he's bombing it, and he's obviously lost control, and that's what happened. But then you obviously had conspiracy things saying that a bloody drone blew the bloody thing up, and I thought, well, why would you want to do that to a guy that's nice as pie? So that's what really annoyed me.
Did he go under a bridge or anything like that? Or
no, he literally he was trying to
hit a tree, didn't he?
Yeah, he was driving around California, and obviously he's lost control, and he's just hit a tree, and obviously he's hit it quite hard because the car's literally gone in half. So
yeah, they ran over 100 miles an hour.
I can't remember if he was like near a bridge with no CCTV or anything, and someone had a vendetta.
Paul Walker's accident.
Yeah.
No, he was only driving 40 miles an hour. Yeah, serious. Because he had hit the that was a direct hit, like it was a tree or something. Yeah. That's why obviously he died. But 40 miles an hour is actually obviously doesn't sound like a good speed, but it's still obviously if you hit something 40 miles an hour, like a tree or something.
Double the impact, didn't you?
Yeah, that was 40 miles an hour because I remember reading the news.
Cam, you're trying too hard. Cam, you're trying too hard to cover those Chelsea tears.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, man. What can I do? Yeah, bringing smile on people's face, and that's what you get. Yeah.
Just remind me of a lucky man in Ibiza, just flogging all the sunglasses.
You're still in a good position anyway, so.
Darren, you're the lucky man. In actual fact, what's the lottery numbers this week, Darren? Please.
National Lottery's rigged. It's all magnetic balls.
I don't know.
Well, in fairness, the other day, they sent me an email, National Lottery. Apparently, I won 26 quid back in August. So I slapped it onto the lotto for Wednesday, and I won 116 quid.
Oh, yeah, because it was... it had to be rolled over.
Yeah.
one, yeah. So it had to go down in tiers.
Gosh,
So I got three numbers.
getting better and better every time.
I didn't even know it.
I was going to say that, Donny. I was going to say that, Donny. Because my forehead is so bloody big, it can fit like 10 sunglasses there, yeah. It wasn't that big, though. Obviously, I'm losing them, because of the hair loss.
It's the hairline. His hairline's further down, and it's just.
It was up to here, man. It was up to here. And then look.
The stress of BOTB.
Yeah, BOTB giving me stress, man. No, it's just the way I comb my hair as well. So before it used to be like, and I have to
why I've gone grey.
How's it going, Hasan?
We've got to win.
We've
got to win this week.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm winning it. I've waited too long to win it now.
I know it's yes. Yeah, you got to win it. You got to win, Dean, because 11 years is long, too long.
It's the Shady Gang.
Look, it literally will be my first world. Will be when he phones me up. I'll go about fucking time, mate.
Look at Donny's message.
Oh,
Tommy,
who cuts the hair?
You wonder.
Nah, man. I got my
Some
favorite.
makes you feel like that because of where you put your dots. You feel like you're Stevie Wonder, just blind.
Yeah.
Where's Hasan Khan been?
Oh my days, I'm losing him.
Where's Hasan Khan been?
Huh?
Hasan Khan, he does a lot of comments.
Yeah. Where are you from, Hasan Khan?
Yeah, he's never ever mentioned where he's from.
I say he's from Birmingham.
No, he's from London, I think. Hasan Khan, where are you from?
Come on, where are you from, Hasan?
I think he's from London.
Don't let me down.
He's on WhatsApp group as well, I'm sure.
No, he's not in. It's not in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, there you go. He's from London.
He's from London. That's not.
Yeah, but London's big. London's big. Which part of London? London's got so many boroughs.
Heathrow, yeah.
Oh, near Heathrow. So he's from near your end, Dean.
Yeah, it's only about half an hour, 40-minute drive from where I am.
Are you just up the M25?
Who, me? I'm near the 8217.
8217. I've driven down the M25, so I know a bit about it.
Yeah. It's nice when there's nobody on the road on the M25.
Oh, it's awful that M25 is busy all the time. That.
You've still got all them lorry drivers, haven't they? I saw that on the news today. They've still got all them.
What do you mean? Always excited.
Lorry drivers, so.
Yeah, they were all on. I don't know why they were holding them back, and because of what's going on, and
it was Brexit.
Brexit.
French were just flexing the muscles to get us to do a deal,
and it did. Eventually, got the deal done.
They're saying, "Look, what we can do. We can cause chaos in your country, and it won't affect us."
Yeah, at least I'm glad they got it all sorted because it was on everyone's
head. Yeah, still a load left here though, isn't there? Yeah. Lorry drivers.
You got to remember, guys. These lorry
that's been
drivers
horrific for them.
Yeah, they've got families, kids, Christmas. You can see the frustration in them. You know, if it was any of us, we would feel the same. So you can understand why they were doing what they did.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to be away from their kids at Christmas. You know, Christmas is about family time. So,
I think the French were just blaming it on COVID, wasn't they? So, I think behind the scenes, it was more trying to force a deal.
Yeah.
But that new strain now, it's everywhere now, and they're all blaming us for it. And I said, well, hang on, I was like, well, we didn't start this.
Yeah.
But the new strain, it didn't. Who knows where it mutated?
Have you seen? Go on, Sean.
You know, this new strain, it's the same thing. It's still the same illness, but the thing is, you catch it more easily. Is that what it is about this new strain?
It's more contagious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Contagious, yes.
It's spreading quicker and stuff like that. So
there was a documentary on, it's a TV series, should I say, on Netflix. And it was going around on Facebook that were talking about the coronavirus and that it was came out of China and stuff like that. They were talking about it in 2018.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, and they actually called it COVID-19 as well.
Just can't believe it. What's
I
happened?
don't remember what the film was called though.
It's been a year of hell this year. You know, I just hope they can find a solution to stop this, because we can't do anything normal at the moment. Where's the normality gone? You know, like what it was like back in January, February. You know, going to normal to a supermarket, you can be without a mask, without 2 meter distance, without hand sanitizing your hands, and just crazy.
2023 is when I reckon they'll start to ease off everything.
So we're in long term for this.
Corona is here to stay until you're going to be seeing it like every update, like the weather report every time. You know, it's spreading so much on this side of the country and in Ray, you know, so.
But that's why I don't
anyway, us as a society, we just have to just live and just deal with it. It's not going anywhere.
The thing is, when they're talking about Corona, what are they trying to hide behind the scenes? Like all this Brexit stuff, you know, they've forced so much through to get it to go through, but the media have only just been hyping on about Corona.
Plus, obviously, where it happened, they haven't had no vaccine, and they're all clear over there in Wuhan.
Yeah,
that's what I don't get. I just think it's just they're just trying to control us.
Has any of you had the vaccine yet?
No, I'm not going to have it either.
Cam should be near enough getting it. He's in that age category.
No, Father Steve.
Where's Steve?
We're going, Father Steve. No, but I'm sure. You know, will it make a difference if a lot of people are getting vaccinated? Will it stop the spread of the virus?
Would you want to get a vaccine that's been rushed and the UK government gave immunity to the company that made it? You know, they normally make tablets to help men in the bedroom area, and now to give them a vaccine for a deadly virus.
Catching a virus,
It's a bit strange. Like Oxford, how did a company that's private get a vaccine for a massive virus quicker than all the Oxford universities, you know, all the doctors?
Quicker than AIDS. You know, there's HIV out there, and they still haven't got a cure for it.
Yeah.
You know, and all of a sudden, overnight, you know, I mean, they've got a
cure for it, but
they've got a vaccine for
they've got someone to control it.
So do you think it's more?
You got a question.
West Midlands. We here?
No, she's probably saying your accent is not Birmingham. She probably thinks where you're originally from. The accent.
I'm from Africa, Southern Africa.
Yeah, that's what we thought. So, Johannesburg.
No,
you've got a bit of an American twang actually to your accent.
I was going to say that. Didn't be rude.
Yeah, I picked up on it. Definitely a bit of like American in there.
Yeah.
It does sound pretty cool though.
I don't know where it's from. I've never been to America.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Luke. I thought I won midweek.
Cam's been dreaming about winning the midweek for years.
Not really. That time I want to win the dream car. But yes, that day I thought I won the midweek. Anyway.
Would you guys?
Do you reckon the guys? Because obviously.
Sorry, would you guys prefer to have the surprise or the video call?
Surprise, but I think it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
no,
I'm only going to get a video call. when there is going to be a surprise time, I'm not going to win.
I normally get a video call.
I mean, who wouldn't want a
Do
Christian
you reckon
hug?
they'll start doing the judging on Monday?
They should do. That's what they've
Do
been
you
doing.
reckon? Yeah, because it's bank holiday Monday. Obviously, because Boxing Day is today, because it's a weekend. So they've
Oh no, it
done a
doesn't
bank
matter. They
holiday
did it.
because of
They did it before. They did it before. They are gonna do the judging on
so
Monday.
the Tuesday they'll announce the winner on Tuesday then.
Yeah.
Well, they're all working from home anyway, aren't they? So it's not like they have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Communicate to the office.
So you reckon they're gonna surprise the person, or they're gonna announce the winner on Wednesday, not Tuesday?
They always do it on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So around about 11:30, 12 o'clock, they usually announce it on Instagram, and then obviously
Unless you play for a cheaper car or something that cannot get hold of, they're gonna surprise you.
Hey, I just remembered you talking about
Monday.
the winner announcement. You know the woman who won the midweek. An article was in the WhatsApp group yesterday saying she only bought a ticket 85p, but the ticket probably cost 85p. But I'm sure she didn't play one ticket. No.
The winning ticket cost 85p,
Yeah,
not the total. Yeah, not the total amount.
On the advert,
you're very lucky if you just won on one ticket.
Yeah, on the advert they did for me, I spotted it as well because it says at the bottom, Darren bought his ticket for only £7 or £8 or something like that. So they kind of try and say that it was one ticket.
Yeah.
I mean, that week that I won, I played like 50, 60 tickets. So
yeah, to be honest, even someone asked me like, "Oh, how much did you? How much is the ticket cost?" I said, "Oh, I won 15 grand, but the ticket only cost 75p." But obviously, I didn't only just play one ticket. That's how it is. Isn't it? That's one ticket there. Even though you played about 100 on the side, but that's the one ticket that made you win.
It's trying to make people think you can win on one ticket. That's
But people did win. People did win with one ticket, though. I mean, so
yeah, but you know what I mean. They're trying to like kind of put it in the paper, thinking, "Oh, right, you can win with just one ticket," but obviously you haven't won with one ticket.
Attracting more players.
So a lot around here didn't really know about BOTB, and then I won. And then on my Facebook, because of all my friends being on there, I saw a lot of people sharing like, I'm going to win with a certain car, and I'm like, yeah, I think BOTB's got some more subscribers since
definitely got a lot after me though. The whole area, like before, there was no one from Luton who used to play, and obviously that's now. I'm not saying just because of me. That's probably recently, but when I won, I'm sure it's a lot of people started playing, and been playing for more tickets, especially lifestyle. A lot of people playing lifestyle.
I'm going to play lifestyle. I think I treat
man,
myself.
a lot of people saying that. I don't know, man. Nazma saying I have a feeling Cam's winning. I don't know, man.
What do you normally play for on the lifestyle competition?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, before I used to play for like 5 grand, 10 grand. I always play for the cash anyway. And then this time I played for 15 grand and I won. It's the first time I played for 15 grand.
I've not played it for a long time, lifestyle.
Yeah, you never know. You might just win.
Yeah, I might just have a go.
I keep forgetting to play it.
Yeah, because we so much focus on Dream Card and Midweek, we forget about lifestyle competition.
Because I think it's more like a lottery on the lifestyle competition for me.
Yeah,
really. That's why that's why I'm not really keen on it. But
raffle.
Yeah. That's why I hardly ever played. I'm unlucky, man. I never win anything.
No, you know what? If you play every single week, there's going to be a week there's only not many people play.
Dude, you know how long I've been playing BOTB? Yo.
Yeah.
How long?
How long?
I have, like.
Gosh, I think maybe about 3-4 years now.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been playing for 5 years.
I've been playing for 11.
Yeah,
11 years.
11 years, and I haven't even been runner-up once. So
No way.
no, never been runner-up
No
once.
way.
That's
For
so
real?
dreadful.
No, not even like 1 pixel away. Most I've probably been closest is probably by about 30, 25 pixels.
I've been a runner-up like
runner-up.
I've been a runner-up I think 6 times now.
Mm.
Am I
Right, a
right?
pixel away.
Yeah.
I think the
And-
most
I mean, Darren, before you
was
won,
about 105,
I think
and
if
that was 2 weeks ago.
I'm not sure if you know the list of runner-ups. I'm not sure if they like put you by your name or
Oh,
surname
no.
by
Pike,
your pixel
you know,
number.
those runner-ups not necessarily means the 20 people. There's more runner-ups, but they're the top 20 they put on. Do you understand?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like,
but they didn't put my name. That's how it is. I've been
what I'm
runner-up.
saying-
That was my 42nd time I was runner-up since I was playing.
but what I'm saying, Cam, you know the way they put you as runner-up, like number 1, right?
Oh,
All
yeah.
the way up to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they put you by how closest you are, because a couple of times I've been like on the list, number 1 on the list.
Yeah.
And my name and surname is like way at the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the order they do with the initial.
They do it alphabetically. Like obviously, when the name down's on, then obviously it goes down from A to B, like the first initial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. D,
Darren,
like,
have you been a runner-up?
First initial and your surname, right? It's not the first 2 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
But I've been listed as number 1 twice on the list of runner-ups. So I must have been like the next closest person, like, so to say, if that's how they rank it, as according to how far in pixels you are from it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
What cars have
I
you
was
got?
asking Darren a question. Before you won, have you been a runner-up? Like Cam's been a runner-up quite a few times.
Yeah. I've been
By the way, guys, what's your evolution of cars has been like in BOTB journey? You know, like me, I started playing for the Tesla Model S. I played for like 3 years for Tesla Model S, and then I started playing for the A35 Mercedes when it came out, and then I played for the not Mustang, Urus, and Mustang. But I mean, want to win have a Mustang, but play for the Urus. That's what I do. What about you guys?
I've started with the Honda Accord. Sorry, not Honda Accord. Honda Type R. I played that for a couple. Yeah, where did that come? My uncle used to have an Honda Accord, so that's in my head. No, I started with a Honda Type R first for like a month or 2, and then after that, I thought I'm not getting anywhere with this Honda, so I started looking at the Abd RS3, and I've been playing that since then.
Rose.
Mine was
always played for the Transit.
It's always been the Bentley.
Yeah, I mean, you get your free ticket, and the free ticket I always played for like the top one or whatever, like the Range Rover or
yeah.
Merc but it was always.
I played the. Yeah, I mean
the beauty with the Transit is it's in both comps. From Spoil.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Double bubble.
Yeah.
You saw a new friend today. You saw
I
a
could
new
win
friend.
too.
There you go.
That's why I want to win.
Oh, he's come after a long time. Where's he been for an hour and a half?
There you go, new friend.
Imagine that winning a Transit midweek and then
on. Name is Pike. Say hello to Pike.
Hello, Pike.
Hey, how are you doing, little man?
Good.
And Darren's there.
Name?
You didn't see Darren before.
Who looks like Sean? Pike?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the glasses.
I look like John.
No, Sean.
Look, my teeth are not as bright as that, you know. What did you get for Christmas?
What did you get for Christmas? Tell them. Remember what Daddy gave you yesterday? What did you get?
100.
100?
Yeah.
100 what? Trains?
100. You.
100 me.
Oh, wow.
We talking
Wow.
about. All right. Bye to everyone. Say bye.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Man, have a good one.
I thought he was going to say I got 100 BOTB tickets.
Thing is, imagine if he actually won and Cam came runner-up.
Bro. I don't know.
Can't believe if you've come runner-up that many times and not win. It must be frustrating. If you've been like Ansar, he's been a runner-up past 8-9 weeks, and
I probably told you guys this a few times already. Only thing kept me going for BOTB because the first time ever I tried playing, I only bought 3 tickets, and I had the winning coordinate. But obviously, the second closest was 2 miles away. So that's how close I was on the very first attempt. And funny enough, I didn't know it's a spot the ball competition. I thought it's a raffle. And when I saw the picture, I thought, okay, that's probably to verify if you're a human or a robot. So
right.
What the ball should be. And I thought, okay, only a human can do that. All right, let's go ahead and put a dot. And then I checked out 1 ticket. Then I came back and I said, okay, well, that was my free ticket, like £2 credit they give if you open an account that time. I don't know about now. And then I realized, it's actually, let me just do it again because let's buy another ticket. I did, this time, what did I put last time? There. And then I put somewhere near the area, but probably about 100 pixels away. Third time I realized it's actually about spotting the ball. So, I did it wrong. So anyway, I already spent £4. Oh my days. Let's do another £2. And that's it. Another dot somewhere else. And then that's it. Next morning, I got a call from William.
So the first time that you played, you became a runner-up.
How about that?
Yeah, with 1 ticket.
With one ticket.
With 1 ticket.
Wow.
And that's what gave me that feeling. I thought, that's it. I'm gonna win. All right, this time I got it wrong. Next time, boom. Next time I was in zone, the end of the zone basically. There was only
my first time when I played that, I was playing coordinates like Jenna.
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. First time I played, it was just all over the place.
To be honest,
I
used to play a lot better, 100 times better at the very beginning than I play now. Because now, as you can see, I don't even care. Every dot I'm doing, that's the expensive tickets, euros plus whatever. That's like £6. Like now, recently that gone cheaper. Before it used to be like £8.45. I used to do, because I got so fed up. It's been a long time, and I know I'm not gonna win, but I have to play, so I play. Do you know what I mean? That's how I play.
Oh yeah, I'm reading some emails. Oh, he's awake again.
Man, I couldn't
Was drifting off there, was you, Sean?
No, I'm just reading something and it makes me drift out when I'm reading.
Every time it makes up some excuses. Oh, no, I'm not sleeping.
Was it under your eyelids?
Oh, man.
I know, I start feeling that drifty moment.
You were just looking at your eyelids.
I'm surprised I'm not falling asleep yet.
Hey, I think 20 years ago you'd be still out raving.
Yeah, true. Used to be out all night 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Friday night, Saturday night.
Yes, I remember you've been very at the joined at very beginning. Yeah, man. I remember you. First, I used to just make videos, and then I came up with the idea with doing live stream. That's actually Sharam gave me the idea, and I went live, and then we started doing average and all that, and that's when everyone started to doing the same. All right, next one. Abu saying I've been following Cam since I've been getting better. Thank you so much, bro. Okay.
Sorry, I keep going in and out, guys. How's the weather around yours? Is it really like windy and breezy outside?
It's storm here, but mine's been playing up a little bit. It's raining, wind.
Really windy, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Windy
keep going
here,
in
windy.
and out. It just keeps disconnecting. Really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it goes slow. Mine goes slow sometimes.
I thought you were going to do the Peter Kay thing there.
What's that?
Hasan Khan's got a good comment.
I play for Transit, even though I'm
It's
not
not
a
a
builder.
builder.
I won't need it. So if I win, I'll give it to you. Free delivered to your house, just a small fee. I would charge of 80 grand. Don't know. We might have to negotiate a bit on that.
Hasan Khan is a really good banter. He comes with good comments.
Nazma, you should ask these questions to that side, Darren, because 15 grand is nothing. Darren won big. He won 150 grand. He put another zero with no winning. So you can ask him. A lot of people ask me. I know you like me, guys, but yeah, I felt absolutely over the moon that time. You know,
I'm a poor man, Cam. I'm poor.
Yeah. No, man, no, we're the poorest, man. Like 15. That was. Do you know what? What was I gonna say? You know, when you really need money, yeah, 15 grand is like 15 millions to you. And sometimes when you don't need it, even though if you win a lot more, it doesn't feel like you won. At that time, 15 grand, it really helped me that time. I was completely in a really bad situation because of this lockdown and everything. No job, no nothing, going for like 3-4 months and draining out, and I got a lot of expense. I look after my family also back home. So sugar, and put the wrong one. Yeah, so I got a lot of expense as well. But that time it really helped me. So, thanks to BOTV, I'll never forget that moment because I got a bit of a boost as well that time. So, 100%.
Do you reckon they should up the price of lifestyle to 30 now? Because that 15K has been there for a long time. So I think they should do it 30.
I would say 25 would be good.
You got to think of profit margins, though, aren't you? You got to think how many people play to how much they can give away.
Yeah.
Business at the end of the day, really.
Yeah, it's business to them. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think that many people play lifestyle.
No.
Yeah.
But some people play the lifestyle. I don't think some the players probably don't play Dream Car Midweek. Some of them plays. Like the older people, they probably just play that lifestyle.
I suppose it's much cheaper. It's a lot cheaper, but the only downfall, in my opinion, is just that it's no longer a skill-based game, and it's more like a lottery type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I don't like it. And that's the same time as some of these competitions that BOTB just puts on, like on Facebook and on Instagram and so forth. I hardly enter them. I do, but like for the years, never have I been lucky. Not even win £20 from it. So it kind of like encourages you, and you just let go of it.
34 degrees here where I am.
He's in Australia.
Yes,
He's from Australia.
summer there.
Summer, yeah.
Yeah, Nazma, yes, Darren won, and if I include Darren in the family, obviously he won last year. That time I didn't even know he used to watch our videos. It's not about watching our video or something, but it's about the family. So if I include him, there's going to be 16 people won just from this family, 16 altogether. So
that's including the guy with the RS3, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not him. Including Matt.
Matt.
The guy won the
Fiesta.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, RS3 guy. That name sounds really familiar. I saw someone watching our channel and leaving a comment, but he didn't reach out to us, so obviously we don't count it as a winner, like as a win in the family. So if we did, then would have, because the regular ones, I know them by name, and obviously, if they win, I would know, and they will let us know as well at the same time.
Somebody's reading their eyelids again.
I know I'm dozing off in a minute.
He's literally about to drop the phone as well. It lowered and lowered.
Yeah.
I know, it's just when I'm reading something, it makes me just looking at so many.
Don't read.
Focusing too much with me.
Have you been having all of that leftover sherry? Have you?
I'm focusing too much, and it makes me a bit sleepy sometimes.
Oh dear.
I know.
And sleep. And
Okay.
sleep.
There's a question there. Robert saying,
Father Steve's already in bed.
yeah,
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even realise he'd gone.
It disappeared.
yeah.
He was on a promise, I think.
He didn't.
That's for
He
me.
didn't say bye though, did he? Did he say bye to us all, or did
Silent.
he just disappear?
Sneak taps, silent today.
It's only when Cam
He's a
put all
silent
of us
sneak tap.
on this format on the screen, I realised he wasn't here.
I kind of heard
When-
some music going
When
on.
we were all up on the left, that was the last time I saw him.
I realized at least half an hour after he left. I thought, where's Father Steve? I didn't realize that. Okay, Robert saying on WhatsApp, people are saying, he meant the WhatsApp group we have, are saying going to stop playing and BOTB will be going quiet. Will you guys stop or take advantage of the drop in players? First of all, Robert, BOTB, there's going to be, we don't know what's happening there. I'm guessing they get loads of new players and they got loads of players that stop playing, they're quitting, they're giving up and all that. But because they're advertising, they're spending a lot of money on advertisements, they're always going to get a lot of players. Now, the players like me, Dean, Darren, Pike, or Paul, shall I include Shan? All right, go ahead. And Shan, there is not as much as the amount of ticket of the players they play, because we are regular. So regardless, doesn't matter if the picture's bad or good, we're always going to give it a go, at least even with one ticket. So those kind of players are not that much. But there's always a lot of new people they're going to be joining. So, running this channel from last 2 years, I've saw a lot of people like they're kind of like, I got 12,600 and something subscribers. Where are they? They joined this channel because they used to play and watch BOTB, watch me playing. So every time there is new players joins, and then the old ones are kind of fading away slowly. Do you know what I mean? So that's the whole point of making that WhatsApp group, like keeping everyone motivated, and say don't go crazy on tickets. At least take a chance and keep playing for fun, at least, not just don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, man, been there buying 50 GTR tickets, 50 McLaren tickets.
Yeah.
For quite a while, nearly every week.
Yeah.
People
Even
think,
if I win.
if you got that in your brain, like, oh, okay, I need to win, and doesn't matter what, I'm gonna buy, as Pike said, 50 McLaren tickets or 50 Lamborghini tickets. Basically, in at least 3 to 4 weeks, you're more likely to gonna give up. Now he's awake now. You're more likely gonna give up. That's what's gonna happen, because you spend a lot of money. Some people carries on, they can afford those tickets, but how long? Do you know what I mean? It's not they're not gonna afford, but there's gonna be some point they're gonna realize, oh, within last 3 months, I spent about $5,000 on BOTB, and that's it. It's not gonna work out for me. But you shouldn't have done that in the first place, like going crazy on expensive tickets, because there's no guarantee. Like as Dean was saying, he's been playing for 11 years and never been a runner-up, but he's still carrying on. And one day we'll see he's gonna win. He's probably never gonna be a runner-up, but one day he's gonna win. Do you know what I mean? That's how things works. Like I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, runner-up, 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 runner-up." Every week I'm a runner-up. Every week runner-up. You didn't win, did you? That's how it is. But someone maybe never been a runner-up and boom, we won, and then you didn't win. That's how it is. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Don't take it too seriously. Don't think Cam, read my last comment. Okay, missed. Sorry, obviously.
John Smith.
Comments there. Okay, Sean saying,
you did leave a comment.
Did Christian recognize you from your BOTB videos? Oh my days. I tell you what, They got 2 people in their office who watches my video. William watches my video. Christian watches my video, and that's what he said to me. Okay, so obviously they recognize me, and this is a free advertisement for BOTB. Keep it, or I put it that way. I never actually said that in my live stream. This video is not sponsored, okay? And I never asked for a sponsorship, but should be sponsored, first of all. Secondly, from last 2 years, somehow I am building up a community and motivating everyone from last 2 years every single week, and now pretty much every single day to carry on playing. And a lot of new players, what they do, especially Asians, I can guarantee you that. When they heard about BOTB, oh my God, is that real or fake? Let me do some research. Go on Google, and is BOTB real? Those cringe video comes up that I regret still. Why did I make that? But anyway, they watch that video, and then they say, okay, let me find out some solution if I can win it. Is there any magic trick to win this? And they type in how to win BOTB. There you go. That's how Cam's video comes out. And then they start watching, they see my face, they see Paul's face, Darren's face, and they fall in love with it. Plus, they love the game. They see the passion we got about BOTB, the love we got, and the thing, and they just become a regular player. So that's how I am, and we are helping out BOTB from last 2 years. Now, that's it. He died. And now, because we're doing that, because obviously I have got a bit of a benefit. Obviously, I'm making money from it, my YouTube videos. But on the other side, I'm helping out BOTB, and not just because of making money. We love the competition, and because of that, and because of this channel, we build up an amazing community. That's what kept me going. Anyway, yes, they did. That was a simple question, but I gave a long answer. Anyway, that's what I do anyway all the time. But yes, that did recognize me.
Maybe they ought to give us some free tickets.
Yeah,
Go and mess with it.
Okay, don't worry about money. Like, give me £1,000 credit. Like, there you go.
Yeah, just give it.
No.
With you doing the videos and everything, I think that you kind of make it a bit more easier for people to play. So that promoting BOTB and more people may be playing because you're narrowing down where everyone thinks the ball might be.
Yeah. By the way, okay, one more thing. Whoever's very good at math in here, I guess no one. Yeah. BOTB's affiliate program, on BOTB's affiliate program. Basically, if a new person joins, not the existing one, the new ones that join, okay, if they go through my link, I get 1.7% of the ticket. So what are the chances of a new guy coming in and buying 100 tickets? They're not going to do that, are they? They're not going to spend £400. Last month, affiliate marketing, I got £30. Obviously, it's nothing. Okay.
Sean, now we got the same color teeth.
Yeah. Oh man.
Have you had to brush your teeth?
It's just use the whole
Use Colgate. Use Colgate triple action.
Listen to this, Pike. Last month, I got £30 from BOTB's affiliate program. That means I only get 1.74% of the tickets, 1.74%, and I got £30. That's only from the new players that joined last month. Imagine if I can get £30, how much they actually made. That's only 1.something% just through my channel.
But the affiliation, was it like through any talks through BOTB, or it was just through your channel?
No, it's normal affiliate marketing. It's not sponsored. It's like the Amazon affiliate and everything. You can sell someone else.
Yeah.
And imagine how many new people join and how many people actually bothered to click my link. Keep that in mind as well. Because my audience, they don't listen to me. Regardless what I say, they don't listen to me. They don't give them a thumbs up, man. Forget.
So why haven't they given you any call? I'm
not saying that. I don't want them to do anything or anything. I'm just saying, just from this channel.
Well, are you waiting for the big check, though?
Well, that's not gonna happen. But just saying, I'm not trying to bring up things to say what I'm doing or what they're doing. Or I'm just saying, but that's our try. And we're trying to do this kind of thing, and we're being successful in this. So that's a good thing. That's obviously all credit goes to a lovely community who was sticking together and showing all the love and support. Even the haters, the one that really hate me, they don't check out their tickets with our
How about Spot Prize? How are they doing?
Spot Prize doing all right. Spot Prize doing okay for a new competition. Spot Prize had some did have some issues. I would say issues is not an issue, but they did some silly things that they shouldn't have done. Like they should have registered the company before the launch. They do a lot of pre-thing. They should have made the website very professional before the launch. They should properly advertise it before the launch, if you know what I mean. They were live, and then people are joining and then are complaining about the website's not good, this is not good, that is not good, I can't find any histories about the owner or the company, blah 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 blah. But they've done everything, and I know this genuine because I speak to the owner.
Kind of like on YouTube, the YouTube guys. Yeah, a lot. I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers like doing all of these raffle prizes, like if you buy £10 a ticket, I'm going to give you this this vehicle or an Xbox. Blah, blah, blah. Is it what is that what Spot Prize did?
No, Spot Prize is like BOTB in it, pretty much same BOTB. Well, BTEC BOTB. So I'm trying my best to give them audiences, my audiences to get them paid. And at least you got good chances of winning, because so far all the winners from this family. So all the audience that got, all the players that got, they're all from this family. So they're doing good. There's not many players, but they have to invest on advertising. I asked them, but he goes, they have to wait for a bit. So that's probably because could be short of funds or whatever, and this and that. So let's see in future how things goes, and hopefully they will be in a position where they can make some good money. Plus, we can win. Robert, I agree with Darren. I didn't play as much till I found this channel. All the advice from you guys really helped. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robert. Really appreciate that, bro.
Do you think BOTB for like their milestone or something should actually do a competition to allow normal people to judge 1 week instead of professionals?
Yeah, I
like the idea of that.
Or the previous winner, you mean?
I mean, no, not
they could have a guest judge
this week. They can
every week get one normal people, one
or the previous winner.
Yeah, or the previous winner. That would be a good idea.
Every week, the person who won the week before come in and take a spot on the judging panel. Just be interesting, wouldn't it?
That person can't play from them on, so they're not going to gain anything. It's only if you what I think they struggle with is because of the legal side of things to make it.
Yeah, I was just about to mention, will it work on the legal side of things? Because everybody that they put on the panel are legally professionals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, on the other side, if you do the judging,
illegal professionals. Put the ball away.
I don't know. I'm struggling with that, Pike. Seriously, some of them, I think, if they're professional, then what are we? Because you think how many of us lot get into that zone one, and when they judge, none of those judges get anywhere near the winning coordinate. But we all do every week.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But is that because we spend all this time looking at it and talking about it, and they've only got supposedly 5-10 minutes to look at
I don't know, Paul. Sometimes I think it's just your luck, really. It's got something to do with it as well.
Yeah,
you know?
luck and well, still
Because you could,
20% and luck 80%.
yeah, you could play like your 100 tickets in that area, in you know, let's say in that zone 1, and still not get it. You know what I mean? And then somebody else, so you know, will just play like 10 tickets and for a polo, and then they get it. And after you spend so much time, you know, analyzing, figuring out, putting your coordinates and linings and all of that, you know.
Yeah, basically that's what happens if you play 100 tickets and cover, like, leave a bit of a gap in between. Then obviously the average gonna be, sometimes I'm just saying the normal scenario. What happens? Average right in the middle, you know, where you didn't put your cross. Or if you put like loads of tickets right next to each other, 100 tickets, then the average is right on top edge of the either bottom edge or top edge or whatever edge of the of your cluster. That's what happens. Like, happened to me so many times anyway.
I mean, Darren, how long did you study the picture before the week you won? Or do you remember, or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I remember. I used to, because I was excited about the picture, I'd get the picture on the Monday and I'd line it all up ready. I'd wait for the Tuesday before I did anything, whether I played any tickets or anything like that. I'd narrow down the area. I'd leave it. I'd come back to it, and I'd like rejig the lines and stuff like that. And it was more. The more you look at it, the more you start to either really narrow down the area, or you start to doubt yourself and move your tickets. So it's more go with your gut. I mean, on the Mondays when I literally just line it up straight out of thin air, get my dot in place and everything like that. That's my gut feeling from the Monday. But the more I go on throughout the week, I jiggle it around, and sometimes it helps, and sometimes I'm way off. Like last week, I think I was about 40 dots off. So I mean, the week before, which is my first week back, and I was about 4 dots off. And I didn't move those dots the first week because I was like, nah, I won't win. You know, it's my first week back. I won't win. I'll just leave it exactly where I want to put it. And then the second week, which was last week, Christmas week, I started to move it around, and I moved it slightly higher. And yeah, I was about 40 dots off. But you get them weeks. You get the crap weeks where you're miles off. You get the weeks where you're literally really close. But for me, it was all about finding out the new picture, lining it all up, the excitement, you know, the build up to the deadline of the day when it could be your surprise day. You know, it's for me, having the actual surprise face to face and everything like that. I don't know how I would have reacted over the phone, like as in a FaceTime. I mean, I probably would have spoken more, but face to face, it was, you know, the video was out there. It was pure shock. BOTB changes people's lives and stuff like that every week, you know, but to have that surprise compared to the winners of this year that have only been able to have, some of them have the surprise or the video. I don't know. It probably maybe put people off because they want the surprise face to face, or it just encouraged them to play more because they had nothing else to do. You know, they're sat at home or on furlough or whichever. But yeah, I mean, I study the picture and stuff like that all the way through the week. I don't really do much else. See my boy and then go to work.
I mean, what I do now is every time there's a new picture out, I look at it and I think if there's scope for the judges to really mess it up, right, i.e. the ball's quite obviously quite a long way away from the players in the picture, I just think I just don't fancy it, and I'll only play about 10 tickets on that picture, like I did the other dream car week. I just really didn't know where the judges might end up with it. So, but like now with this dream car, I've looked at it 2, 3, 4 times now, and I'm still hitting the same area every time I look at it. So I got a lot more confidence with it. So I don't mind playing a lot more tickets on it.
Yeah, see, with this one, my original coordinate is like 14.55.615. Now the average between everyone else today was 14.58.658. So to me, I'm higher. Now I'm looking at it. I've got the 2 dots lined up of where I was and where the average was, and I'm umming and ahhing of whether to again move it. But I did that last week, and I was quite a bit off. Whereas if I left it where I was, I would have been close, and I would have been near enough where Cam was, and could have been the winner. But
yeah,
it's one of them. The more you look at it, the more you jiggle it around, the more you do different lines, and then you start all over again with your lines, and it seems like an easy picture most weeks or something, but the more you look at it and you get into the picture itself, it does get quite hard.
But there is a fairly obvious zone 1 there, though, isn't there?
Yeah,
you know, because I think the X is pretty nailed on.
If I think what you should do, Cam, as well in future, a suggestion maybe.
Yeah.
Say like hypothetically 14.55 to 615, and then do the average of 14.58.658, and maybe do like a grid of like 100 dots up and 100 dots down or something like that, and actually see if one of those dots came back. Not like submit it onto BOTB's website as your tickets, maybe, but just imagine if you actually got the winning coordinate with one of those coordinates that you've just lined up. It'd be.
Sean's back.
So no, internet's bad because of the weather. The weather's really bad. It's very windy, and the internet keeps going off. I just realised my kid was saying, "What's wrong with the internet?" I said, "It's the weather. It's very poor signal at the moment, but it's gone back. I've reset it in now, so it should be okay."
Brilliant. What was you saying, Darren? Sorry.
Well, is it just to make a grid? Like a little square of where it could be. You do the average dot. I would say like the average 100 dots, if you know what I mean, from like left to right, up and down, and then see if it actually falls within that.
Yeah.
Like the actual winning coordinate off the videos and stuff.
Yeah, makes sense, definitely.
Because we physically can't play that whole entire area unless you all clubbed together, did 100 dots each, and that covers like a 500, 600 dot area, which would be ridiculous. But if we did like a 600 dot area, who's going to be the closest out of the 6 people here, if you know what I mean? And then it could get a bit more competitive that way.
Yeah. Why don't
I
we
suppose you get some graph paper and do it like that.
Let's have a look. So 50 pixels or 100 pixels, do you reckon?
I'd say 100.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be back. So
just going high. Paul's disappeared.
Darren, Dean, out of interest, what car would you actually play for? And what would you do if the BOTB guys called you?
Just to add to the more excitement, I obviously do a mixture of cars. I obviously do the Nissan GTR. This week I've done the Audi RS7, RS6, RS3.
Ooh.
Mercedes C63 4-door and the coupe, but the Brambus. Audi. I've done the Litchfield, and I think I've done the Nissan R34 as well. I think.
You played quite a few, Dean, so you should get closest by car then if you played quite a few different vehicles.
Have I missed any other ones out? Three. I'm just looking. I've got it on my phone. So yeah. Yeah, so I've gone. Oh yeah, and I've gone for the BMW Motec, the M135.
What you reckon of the M3 and the M4?
Oh, I've gone for the M5 competition.
Oh right, okay.
I've gone for that as well. Sorry. I like the M3s, but I prefer the M5 because obviously the grill's not in your face like the M3s.
Yeah.
It looks like
it looks a lot smarter, but you reckon you will get used to that obnoxious grill?
Yeah, because it looks like the Angry Bird. You know, like the Angry Birds game.
Yeah.
You know, like the pigs. It looks like nose to that.
Yeah.
But if when I win, positive thinking, I will keep the car and the money, whatever car I do, apart from the Lamborghini Euro.
Have you seen the darker color ones? Yeah, they're not so bad looking. You know, of the M4s or the M3s, the darker colored ones are not so bad looking at the front.
Yeah, they are quite nice. I like that kind of that green color.
Yeah,
that is kind of matty green. I like that color. But yeah, when I do win, I will take the car and the cash, unless it's the Lamborghini Urus. Then I'll take the cash alternative. I've always said that. But yeah, I'll be really excited when I win. So yeah, it adds to the excitement if you do a different mixture of cars, because I think Cam done that last episode. He done. I think he done the Porsche for the first time, even though he doesn't like the Porsches that much. And a couple of Audis and stuff.
It's just the unknown surprise, eh?
Yeah, we got it, as Darren said. What do you guys think? It has to be inside that, obviously, isn't it?
What? So you want us to give you like a different coordinate that we've given you for the average?
No. What is probably? I think what he meant is obviously that's the grid. So let's see who becomes the closest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but if we all give a different coordinate to you now to see if it's in that box and see what the average is. Do you think
it can be.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you one of my coordinates, my other coordinates. I'll give you 1425 528.
No, you're not in the box, mate.
Not there. Is it too high? Is that too high, is it? All right, let's go for another one then. All right, I'll go 1463 684.
See, now the middle dot, that literally looks about bang on.
Yeah.
Now you've done
what was it?
That's where the middle dot, that's where the average will be after you calculated the corners. Is that what you're saying, Darren?
No. What's he trying to say? That the middle bar is our average today. Now just spread it with make a grid with 100 pixels each side.
Apart, yeah.
That's the grid.
Yeah.
So you know roughly it should be within that box.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're all gonna try and cover this area with our own thinking. Like you might just go to that grid or wherever you think, draw it, and then who becomes the closest, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do another one because you said I was outside the box. So I'll go 1487.
Yeah.
627.
Ooh. Near the average.
I think it's confusing people on the chat, actually. This is literally just to try and get a feel where the ball would be.
Experiment.
Yeah. They're saying like 40k pixels and stuff like
40,000 pixels within that. But
Yeah.
obviously, I'm just saying as a grid, as in how it looks.
if you think of like the crosses on the outer edge, that could be the edge of the ball, and it could, you know, be anywhere within that grid.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean what I'm trying to, or what point Darren and I both trying to make is, which grid do you think is more, you know, more likely to be in, like, you know what I mean? So you got a smaller area as well at the same time. You know what I mean?
myself, I would say it's literally between the left top or the left bottom, along the middle of that, towards the middle of the actual center of the square.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know what number it would be.
So what we're doing then, if we had to place one coordinate now in that box, is that what we're playing?
No, what it is, the middle coordinate is the average coordinate. So we went 100 pixel in each side. So this
Okay.
is a box there, like the grid. And which grid do you think the ball should be in? And obviously,
All right.
if you all cover this, then obviously whoever gets the closest.
I think you got 3 rows. I think the ball will be near the second row left,
More left.
near there, between that. Yeah, near that or the middle. That's where the ball will be.
I think it will be in the bottom right box.
His eyes are more to the left, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, unless you go bang on the average, if we've got to choose an alternative to the average,
Yeah.
Just like out of the 4 squares, which one would you put it in? And then on the Tuesday when results come out, it'd be quite intriguing where
all of us go.
Yeah, and if it did fall within, say, for instance, the bottom right, the bottom left square. I know there's probably a hell of a lot of dots in that tiny bit there. But
well, there'll be 1,000, won't there? If it's 100 by, oh no, it's 50 by 50 there, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'd be quite interesting because that helps narrow down as well of where you think it could be.
What about trying 50? 50. This is 100, isn't it? I went 100. So what about?
Well, yeah. Well, we know that the zone 1 is 5,024 pixels in zone 1. We know that because somebody already worked that out, but that's on a circumference. So half of 5,000, that will give you the radius. That half of 5,024 is 2,512, right? That's the circumference.
I mean, the winning coordinate is going to be definitely inside that box. So where do you want to go? So instead of those millions of coordinates, there you go. That's where it is.
Just write it down for Tuesday. I'm going to go bottom left.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it anyway.
I'm going to go bang on the center line then, but in between the 2 pixels in the bottom. Or do you have to choose one of those 4 boxes?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to put all my coordinates to see how many is in the box. Later on.
All night. You've got 100 tickets, haven't you?
No. I didn't play 100 tickets. I didn't play 100 tickets. I played about 55 tickets maybe.
I think back in the day when it used to be in the newspaper and it was the polls, you used to get one of them stamps and you just stamp it onto what you actually thought it was.
Yeah, I remember that. You could buy the rubber stamps.
Yeah, it was all like little dots of where you thought it was and whether you got the closest or whatever. My mum used to play it.
I played 52 tickets.
But in them days, obviously, when they had that, when it was spot the ball, the next week or whenever it was, when it was announced, they actually showed a picture of actually where the ball was, because obviously they've not photoshopped it in them days, but you know what I mean. It was literally they had another picture of where the actual ball was.
See, I think the way they've made it a bit harder is obviously with the judges. If you worked off the real picture of the football, you could potentially try and Google the football team, go on their Facebook and try and get, or you could even be stood there watching it or watching it online, or, you know what I mean?
The technology nowadays has obviously changed from the old days when people used to do it in the paper.
Yeah.
I have to answer a comment, guys. He's saying Cam said on last video he would play only £20. Now he plays like £100. No, last videos I said I'm gonna play £20. I did play £20. I was a runner-up. I got £260 credit, and that's why I'm buying all these tickets. So not more than £20 from my pocket. So from last 1 week, like midweek and Dreamcast, especially this week, I didn't pay anything. So that's what it is. Yes, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
It was Darren talking.
Yes, Darren. Sorry to interrupt, brother.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it was just saying that I think with the judges, they've made it harder, but they've made it more fair as well. Because if you think someone could get to the actual photographer, get the real picture, and say let's go halves and stuff, and then they've made quick, easy money or something. But with it being judges, you just never know where they're going to go, and it's
even
made
the photographer himself will tell his relatives to go ahead and buy some tickets. That's it.
Yeah, just to make it more fair, and that's why I got stopped from playing for the year, is to make it fair for the company itself, so that people don't think it's fake and all that rubbish.
Yeah,
still get them though, even on videos today.
I think we had one guy who won twice, and his wife as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, like, probably because of that guy, they started that banning for.
That's when they started all of this banning. Look, I haven't won, so I don't know whether they've mentioned it that to everybody else that whenever you win, they ban you. But I don't remember seeing that in the terms and conditions at that time.
Yeah,
because the guy that you're talking about is Parash. He won. Yeah. Then obviously his wife won a year later because she won the GL.
Yeah, and he won the McLaren, was it?
Yeah, he won the McLaren.
He won 3 times and wife won twice, I think.
He won twice. Yeah, he won the McLaren and he won the Mercedes, but he gave the Mercedes. Well, I think he gave the Mercedes to his dad.
Mm.
Yeah. But
see, even with that, you'd see someone winning twice, 2-3 times, and you sat there thinking, really, it's fully legit and real, but it's only fair, let other people win and stuff, give them. Because even when I won, I had, like I said, I had it all lined up on the Monday, ready to submit for just after the Tuesday, when the winner was announced and everything. Where I'd lined it up, I was pretty much near enough in the same area as the coordinate for the winning the week after. But that to make it fair enough, and it's good that they've blocked people from doing it. Because if I'd submitted on the Monday and it was still that they had to draw me in the week after, and I won the second week on the trot or something, so then people would start to think, hey, what's going on here?
Oh, really? The Mary Jean just said a Nigerian guy won 2 times and his girl once as well.
Yeah.
I think that's the guy who was it the guy who was coming from the airport? They surprised him at the airport, and then the other time at his house or something like that. Mm. And other people who have won 4 times in a year. Yo. They're using juju.
What are you doing, man?
What flavor juju?
They use
I mean, we look at Cam's been runner up so many times and he wants to win. And the thing is, there's out there people that won twice. I mean, it's just the luck, like you said. You got to have a bit of luck on that skill.
Because even a couple of weeks ago, you had the guy that won.
Yeah.
And obviously his son was keeping the secret from him, and obviously he played as well. So because his dad won, he can't play now.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was the midweek or the dream car, but because his dad won, he can't play now, which I think it is a little bit unfair. So that's like if I won and my dad lives like 8 or 10 miles away from me, if I know he doesn't, but if he was playing and he won, obviously he would be able to won. He wouldn't be able to because I've won it already. I think that's a little bit unfair.
Like
I think they need. I think we should get Father Steve to email these issues to him. Really, you know, he's our emailer.
And the other thing that I was going to think, like obviously, if you've done like I have already. I've done this week's dream car.
Yeah.
And obviously, if I find out that I win that, what happens to the tickets that I've done for midweek? Does that get reimbursed, or it's just like swiped clean? Because that's how
I'm sure they could reimburse him.
It's a bit of an awkward conversation, though, isn't it? You win like 150 grand's worth of car or cash or whatever, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, by the way, what about me 20 quid's worth of tickets for midweek?" You know, just slipping that into.
Yeah, like, obviously, if people
it's your money, bro. It's your money. You paid for
tickets.
Yeah, I think they'd probably automatically refund it, wouldn't they? Surely.
Yeah. That's what I was
thinking. If it was me. If it was me and Christian rang me up and said, you know, Paul, you've just won the Hurricane or even the Transit plus 50 grand, plus 20 grand. I don't think I could just bring myself to say, well, what about the £8.50 I've just spent on midweek?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It'd be an awkward silence, wouldn't there? You'd be, what about the £8.50?
I was only bringing that up because when Darren won, obviously he said that he still had like £900 credit still in there, and obviously that was wiped clean. So I was just thinking, what is the T's and C's for that?
Yeah, I had about 100.
You had 900 quid. You had 900 quid in your account.
Yeah.
To play on BOTB, and they took that away from you.
No, I had about £900. I played 50, 60 tickets. I can't remember how much that came to, but I know that I had a good hefty chunk after that left. But then when I logged back in, it wasn't there. So, but I can't grumble. You know, I gained that money was never there for me to take out. You can't.
It was for you to play on more.
But what real cash was it? It was like electronic cash.
Replay. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. A little bit cheeky for you to be asking for that, isn't
it? They could have left it in there for you to continue to use.
You can hear some sort of strange noise.
Was Shan snoring? The Shan snoring?
They're snoring or is it glass?
No, it's not me. It's someone in the other room.
Somebody's passing window, are they?
Yeah, it's somebody in the other room. I just went to shut the door.
It's a creaky door then.
So you put the form outside, but there's somebody's butt.
I know, it's pretty stupid snoring, isn't it? Where's Cam disappeared to? Is he having a little kip there, like me?
He's having a cigarette.
Oh, he goes off for his cigarettes. Bad habit.
No, sorry guys, I didn't get no housekeeping email or terms and conditions. Is it okay if I was to smoke my electric bag on live on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Cam probably knows more about these.
Yeah, we don't mind, mate.
I don't know, man.
Oh, sweet.
It's only electric, innit?
You can't play music because you get done for copyright, don't you, Cam?
Dude.
What's that for?
What? If I was allowed to smoke indoors, I'd sit here and have a fag. I'm in my own house.
No, I'm on about like copyright
live music.
Oh yeah. You can't. Yeah, I mean, can get done for that.
Yeah. I remember when Thomas Walters won. I was taking obviously his interview, and he had his phone rang, and there was a music, and boom, straight away, no monetization on that video. Like they took it off. They did take the video off, but I didn't get any revenue for that.
Because I know you were saying before, even if you've got the TV on in the background,
yeah.
You can hear it on the stream. You can get done for copyright.
Yeah. Even
it's
for a
nuts,
second, I don't know how they pick it up. For a second, you get it straight away.
Yeah.
Mary, I don't sleep. I don't go bed till 6 a.m. in the morning. So,
speaking of sleep, I think that's where I'm going to be going.
Darren's getting tired now. You're getting my feeling now.
I've been playing with my little boy. It was I had my little boy over today, and it was our Christmas today. So I've been.
Oh, yeah, I watched the pictures on Facebook. I saw it.
Yeah, I've been shot at. I've been put in jail in a castle, and
with the Nerf guns.
That's what it's about. Yeah, having
they're everywhere in my house. They're everywhere.
They've got some power on them though. Like I loaded this gun up and I gave it to my 3-year-old boy. He's like, "Watch this, Daddy," and he shot me, and I'm like, "Yep."
Cam can stay on live on air till 6 in the morning.
One day I should do that live, like until the last.
Just do it. You see people come on and go, and then come on during the mornings and till 6 in the morning.
Videos. Someone did fidget spinning for like 24 hours.
What?
Why? Another guy forgot his name. He was smiling for 24 hours. It was live.
That was Sham.
Huh? And funny enough, his house, he got robbed. He said, "I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna smile for 24 hours." And then someone robbed his house. You can see at the background.
No way.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I don't know what's his name, but he does those kind of funny things. He says he stays live for like 24 hours non-stop in one place. Mr. Beast did it as well. He said PewDiePie for like 24 hours.
AP was asking about the lifestyle question. Like, what's the answer?
Detroit, yeah.
I've not
Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, that's where my sister-in-law lives, Michigan.
What, Detroit, Michigan?
Yeah.
There's a comment from Mr. V. Mr. V. Yes, I wish I was in Cape Town right now, partying on the motorway like you guys. If you're in South Africa, I've seen this other video that they're having They were having a party, a drink up, like on the motorway in South Africa. Can you imagine? That's some crazy stuff over there. Yo,
Yeah.
they like partying over there for sure.
My friend died in South Africa. He had an accident last year, I think. My school life friend was going somewhere. He lives in Cape Town, in South Africa. And he had an accident. He died. Man. Two of my friends died in an accident. Man. So sad. One of my best friend. I probably told you this.
Yeah, you did.
An M25.
Sean's saying you did. So move on.
No, he said. I think we talked about this on a blah blah show. I remember.
Yeah.
We were talking about. I think Ronaldo was on as well about bikes.
Yeah.
Ronaldo,
and Paul, yeah. Paul was on it as well because he did mention you don't ride a bike, Paul, after you fell.
No, I got hit by a drunk driver.
So you stopped. You never gone on a bike again then.
No, I used to be mad for bikes, but my dad, when I got hit by a drunk driver, he said to me, "Right, you're never having a bike again. I'll buy you a car." And he brought me my first car, which was a Mark 1 Escort, 1300E.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you kept that.
Cool, don't I? All of them. I had all the Escorts. I had Mexico's. I had the Harrier, 1600 Sport. I never had the RS 2000. It's the only one I didn't have. But I had all the rest of them.
When I bought my house, I bought at the bottom of my garden, and in one of the garages was a Mark 1 Escort, bright red, white interior, and it had 240 miles on the clock. That was it.
What model was it? Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3?
Yeah, it was Mark 1. It was the first one. Because I literally looked at it, opened the garage doors to see the size of the garage, because the garage has got a pit, so you can go down into like underneath the cars. It's got an engine lift and everything like that. But when I went in there, I says, "Oh, is the car coming with the house?" You know. But the woman that lived here before me, she's lived here for 56 years, and then I bought it off her. But I think she'd be a bit upset with how much work I've done to it since. I've bulldozed walls and everything.
What, you still got the car, have you?
No, I was hoping the car would be left, but her son came and took the car. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know whether it's been put in storage or sold at auction or anything. But that car was it was spot on. Like, I couldn't see one bit of rust. It was like it was showroom condition.
Was it 2 or 4 door?
2.
Yeah. 25k plus now. For that.
It was all red, cream interior. I looked inside because it doesn't have the digital. It had the analog, you know, the clocks that you can wind back and wind forwards or whatever.
Yeah. Like half a daily used to do.
Yeah. Used to be able to wind them back in that, but that one was sat on 240 miles. It's crazy.
Worth an absolute fortune. I did all right on a job years ago. I put a roof on an extension for a bloke, and he was building up above the original garage. He was building up like to have an extra bedroom upstairs, and in his garage he had an old minivan in there. And I'm only going back about 5-6 years ago now, and I kept saying to him about the minivan, and I said, "What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it?" And he's kept saying, "Oh, I'm thinking about doing it up and all the rest of it." Anyway, long story short, when I finished the job and I, obviously put my invoice into him to pay me, he said, "Oh, you've been on about that minivan." He said, "Shall we have a deal on what I owe you?" And I think at the time he owed me about 1,500 quid. And I said to him, yeah, all right. And I was quite prepared to forego the bill and just have the minivan. And he turned around to me, he said, well, would you be happy if I just gave you 1,000 and you took the van? So I said, yes, please. So that's what I did. I got a mate of mine to go over. It was 40 odd years old. It was 1963. It was a Mark 1.
Oh.
He went over it. It wasn't that bad. He put a couple of patches of welding on it and that. Didn't bother painting it or anything. And I got $6,500 for it.
Wow.
I stuck it on eBay. Got $6,500 for it.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. Be back in a minute.
All right, mate. Yeah, but you don't get them very often.
No, you don't. Normally, it's like you buy a car and it's a rust bucket and you don't get what you paid for it.
No. But I wish I'd kept that now. And just chucked it away somewhere. Stuck a plastic sheet over it. But they're going for like 12, 15 grand now. Within 5 years. Especially the Mark 1s.
Crazy prices. My mum, when I was younger, her friend had a Ford Orion. That was Mark 1 Ford Orion. And they're going for stupid money now as well.
Yeah. All of it, I was like, all the classic Fords, the Mark 3 XR3Is now are going up in value all the time. If you get a chance to buy, especially the early ones, because they're coming up to be tax and MOT exempt, 40 years old.
Yeah.
If you can get an early XR3i or XR3 even, big money. Within a couple of years, they'll be over 10 grand. They're hovering at between 5, 6, 7 grand now. 2 years, they'll be over 10. You won't be able to buy one for less than 10. Not one that's decent. And the Mark 4s, they're going up now. Like the convertibles and the XR3Is, they're all going up. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a big shed somewhere, like, you know, a damp-free shed, and just buy and just stick them in there for a few years. A better investment in the bank. You don't get no interest on nothing at the moment.
Yeah, true. Definitely.
Just buy a few XR3s and that, and just sling them in a shed for a couple of years, 2-3 years, double your money.
So that's why I bought my place, purely because the houses around me, I've got a 3-bed house, but they had like tiny houses. The people that make houses around here, they make them so small to gain more profit from each house that's sold or something. But the one that I'm living in is however old, but it's quite big. The only downfall is it didn't have central heating. But I mean, you can get central heating for about $4 grand. So the land that I got with it, as well as the garages and everything out back, I can fit about 3 houses on the land at the back. But if I went for a modern day, all plastered, all done up, all that sort of stuff, but it's smaller, I wouldn't have gotten near enough than the same value house of what I've got now. Nowhere near for like a modern day house.
No, you can't beat bricks and mortar, mate.
No. That's. I mean, when I won, obviously, people were saying, "You're going to take the car. You're going to take the car," and I says, "No, I'm going to take cash." And then I was umming and ahhing about whether to go stupid, buy an RS7 or an RS6 or something stupid like that. But then I got my thinking hat on, and I was like, "No, I need to settle down, as in secure myself for me and my little boy and stuff, and then take it from there." Cars can come and go. It doesn't bother me.
How much time did they give you to make up your mind whether you're going to take the car or not?
Well, for me personally, I'd kind of already made up my mind during the video, during the recording. Before I ever even won, I had already made my mind up that if I did win, I was taking the cash, because that's like, you know, that amount of cash is life changing. You can live comfortably and stuff like that. You can do half and half on a mortgage and stuff, but for me, when William rang, he rang at about 12 o'clock. He says, well, what do you want to do? And I says, well, in fairness, I just want to go for the cash alternative. And then that was that. He says, yeah, that's fine. We'll get the form sent over. And, you know, other people, there might be, let me sleep on it. Or I don't think they put much pressure on you to find out what you want to do. You've won, simple as, it's up to you, you know. I think if they did that, then it would be a bit more awkward, because they know that when you take the cash alternative, you lose out basically. For like the cash alternative is lower than the retail value, the fuel, the service, and all that sort of stuff. So it's completely up to you. I mean, if
I know. Sorry, mate. I was just to say, I know when Specky won, we asked him the same question, and because he weren't sure at the time, because he won the Monsoon Focus, didn't he? And he wasn't sure whether he was going to keep the car or take the cash. They gave him the weekend, because he won the midweek. They gave him the weekend to think about it.
All right.
And he let them know, obviously, after the weekend.
Yeah. I think even now, if I won again, big if, you know, hopefully, but if I won again, I'd still be sat there and ahhing whether to take the cash or the car, because the cash alternative you can do so much with. You know, I've been looking for a Range Rover Velar or whatever they are, and you can pick them up for about 25-30 grand. You win a Lamborghini Urus, you're walking away with easy 142. You could spend 30 and keep 110 to yourself, and you'd still have a pretty decent car, like a 19 plate Range Rover, and you're still 110 grand up. So it'd be quite difficult to have that decision. Do I have a Lamborghini and potentially make myself a target for like theft or whatever, or just jealous people going to scratch it while I'm at work or something stupid like that? Hopefully not, but or do you take the cash alternative that nobody can really touch?
Well, if I win the Lamborghini Huracan and in like say this week dream car, I'll definitely keep it, because it's plus 50, plus 20 anyway, and I'd keep it for 12 months and have a great time with it, get some great photos and video footage, and then sell it. And it wouldn't bother me if you lost 20 grand on it. I mean, if you keep it in good nick, you're not going to lose hardly any on it, because they're sought after and people don't want to wait for them.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. But it's completely impractical for me to have a car like that. But I would, just for the experience of it.
Yeah. So, I mean, now I'm in a better position. Like I've got my house, got a bit of spare money and stuff, a couple of quid maybe. I'd be and ahhing of whether to take the car, because of the added extra if they pay for the fuel for the year and stuff, and the year insurance. And
that's what I mean. It'd be worth having it for the 12 months to get that experience, to just say you had it.
Yeah.
And have all the photos and all the rest of it.
Yeah. But then again, you never know, do you? Like, things can change and stuff, and a quick, easy cash injection into your bank doesn't hurt, does it?
No, but you're going to get 70 going there anyway.
Yeah, 70 grand.
Yeah.
It is a life-changing amount, you know. And I agree with you there. Like you say, Paul, you know, if it so happens that you end up getting a supercar, depending on how long it's going to take for you to get that supercar anyway, when they order it in. But if it was me, I'll just grab whatever they've got in stock, you know, and enjoy it. And plus, you've got the 70 grand as well in your account, so happy days all the way. Sell it in a year with your fuel. You've been given the fuel as well, innit? The insurance, they help you out with that. Hey, why not?
I mean, what chances? I mean, like me personally, I would never ever have an opportunity, I don't think, to be able to walk into a garage and buy a brand new Lamborghini. Never have that opportunity to do that. But when you're faced with it, where you know, if you win and they say this is what you won, and you're looking at a Lamborghini Huracan, and they say what color do you want it in, I'm just going to go, fuck, mate.
I want that one. I want that one.
Yeah, I want that one. You know. Oh, and by the way, what account do you want the 70 grand put in? I'm just going to have it for just to have a bit of fun with it for 12 months because it's an experience I probably won't get the opportunity ever again to do it.
Yeah.
You know, with me, by the time I'd pay off my mortgage and the rest of it and do a bit more on the house, but I probably wouldn't ever be in a position where I got to spare a couple $100 just to walk in and buy one.
See, there was a just after I won, I ended up going to the city, Lincoln. Mrs. had an appointment, so I took her to this appointment, and on the way back, coming home, we popped into Audi. Showroom guy stood there all prancy and stuff, and I'm just in my work uniform, just walked in, looking around, and there was an RS6 sat there, and I was looking at it and everything, and he was like, "Oh, do you quite like that?" I says, "Yeah, it's smart, isn't it?" And then I looked at the R8s that they're all sat there, and he says, "Oh yeah, they're smart, aren't they?" He says, "A bit pricey though." He says, "Do you want to come and have a look at like the other cars that we've got in that maybe is a bit more in your price range?" As soon as he said that, I was like, okay.
Bye.
Yeah, see you, mate. He says, "What?" I says, "Well, you know, I've come into a little bit of money." I says, I maybe want to treat my son and get like a quite good, high, powerful car." I says, "Just for kicks and giggles." And he says, "Oh, right. Did you win something, or is it inheritance?" And I told him. I showed him the video, and he changed. He just changed like that. And he was like, "Oh yes, Mr. Godson. Yes, Mr. Godson." I'm like,
"Well, he offered you a bacon sandwich.
Can we give you some coffee? Can we
come and take a seat, have a coffee. What do you want? 2 sugars?" And I'm like, "No, I've got to go."
Never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that though. Like if you ever won big on the lottery and like that, I always promised myself I'd walk into, you know, like a Ferrari garage or Porsche garage or something like that, just with your work gear on, you know, covered in paint and shit and everything else, you know, dirty fingernails and all that, you know, just go and like get a load of mud and just rub it all in your hand and like fucking all up and just walk in there, like, you know, and say, "Yeah, I'm looking at that GT3 or something like that," just to see how they would react to, like, you know. And then when they, you know, basically push you out the shop and spray you with disinfectant, just turn around and just show them on your phone your bank balance, like, you know, there's like a few million in there and that.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Love it. I'd love to do that. Get Cam to video it. Look, I'd get a few views.
That'd be proper funny because, I mean, like you said, they always judge you within the first 10 seconds of whether you can actually afford the car that you're looking at.
Yeah, I expect they get trained to do that. They stereotype people, see?
Who? The salesmen?
Hey?
Who? The salespeople?
I'm talking about like top end sports cars, you know, supercar garages and that. If you walked in covered in crap and looked really scruffy and had, you know, like dirty hands, fingernails and all that, I don't think they'd give you much time, Cam.
Well, when I was the salesperson, I didn't need to look at that, but I can tell who's gonna buy the car. Some people probably, you know, covered in mud and all that, but I can tell that guy's got money.
How did you tell?
I could just feel it.
Did you tell that you know?
I could just feel it every time because obviously we used to work as a team.
Yeah.
And as soon as someone walks in, I used to say TW. We used to call it TW, means time waster. So that's a TW. But anyway, but always gave them highest priority anyway, knowing that they're not gonna buy it. And another ones, like I said, TW, but if you can convince him, you leave a deposit today. You know what I mean? So I know. I sold a lot of cars that they had no intention whatsoever to buy a car that day, but I made him buy that car. So you know, I did my job that way. But yeah, but obviously not underestimating somebody. But what I'm trying to say is you know, if someone is a genuine buyer, you know, doesn't matter what you're wearing or whatever, but some people has got money. So I used to just sense it, like, yes, that guy is gonna buy it. You know what I mean? People used to come. I came to look for a car. Well, is it for my daughter? And has she passed her test? No, that's next year, kind of things. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like yes, when obviously if you are nice to him, obviously when the daughter actually passes the test, he will come back. Do you know what I mean? So he used to treat everyone like that.
I don't think you'll have any trouble, Dean, when you're going in to buy your GTR.
I won't have any trouble. But yeah, I've seen the one. There's a Nissan shop about 3 miles down the road from me, and I've seen my ideal one.
Yeah.
So literally, if I won on best of the best, I'll just say right, let's go straight there.
What color would you get?
It would be gun grey, and it would be black interior with red pinstripe.
Would you mod it?
Say again?
Would you mod it? Would you modify it?
It depends which one I win, because obviously I've gone for the normal Nissan GTR Recaro and the Litchfield. So if it's the Litchfield, I wouldn't have to do anything. Recaro, I'll probably if it's the Recaro one, then I'll probably put bigger air intakes and bigger turbos on, and probably straight pipe it. So it's going to be quite louder than it actually is.
Why aren't they changing the shape, man? I don't understand this.
Right?
Say again?
The GTR, like the Mark 5, isn't it? It's Mark 5 or R35?
It's the R35, yeah.
I mean, they still got that shape from when? Like from 2008, 7 or something?
No, they have changed it. It's obviously it looks like kind of the same from the side and the back, but the grille has changed over the years, but not much.
It's a very tiny bit though. I mean, it's so
yeah.
You can just say, oh, that's same GTR kind of thing. But lights, the shape of the lights, and this and that, blah blah blah, all of this.
It's pretty much similar to a Corsa, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corsa, they've near enough stayed the same all these years.
Yeah. I mean, even though whoever designed it first, when it first came out, that R35, it was kind of future proof, isn't it? It can still like those cars, like still it looks like really good compared to those modern, nice looking design car, like nicely designed cars. Do you know what I mean? You can put it on side of it and it will still pick the GTR. Do you know what I mean? So it's really nice. It's
like the E-Type Jag. It was a car way before its time.
Yeah. What's he called? The 6 Series BMW. Even though I'm not a big fan, but that design was a future proof too. Still, pretty much still, unless because they not recently they got those big grills, but otherwise, till last year, it was the exact same like the 6 Series. Just a tiny bit change in the lower bumper, but all the same.
The depreciation on them, though.
Yeah.
The depreciation. I think even like the new 8 Series.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go the same way as well. In a year's time, in a couple of years' time, everybody is gonna be able to get one of those.
Yeah, the old 8 Series was going really up in value. And as soon as they introduced the new shape, I was like, oh my god, my friend has one. The old shape, the old 8 Series. It's like, yes, they stopped making them, and one day it's gonna be worth 100,000 or something. But obviously, the new 8 Series came back. They introduced the new 8 Series again. Rahman is saying, Cam, can you explain to me if you choose to take cash instead of the car, is the 20,000 comes with cash alternative? Yes, it does. Yes,
but you've got to tick the box.
You have to tick the box. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, don't forget to do it, because you have quite a lot of players that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I think it was last week. We were waiting for the dream car competition, and I had a dream, and it was a vivid dream. Like it felt so real. I'd won the RS6, yeah, and for some reason, I didn't win the the cash as well. And I was having an argument with Christian, saying, "Look, dude, I ticked the box. I ticked the box. Where is the cash? What are you talking about? You're not opening the boot. Where's the cash in there?"
Yeah.
And then I woke up and it was, I think I woke up high rated and just realized it was just a dream.
Robert,
if it was true, even though he didn't get the 20 grand after taking the box.
Yeah. It was one of them. And I was so pissed off when I woke up, I was like, bloody hell. After all that.
How about that, eh?
Roberts asked a question saying, did I continue work or did I take a small break? I continued until I got furloughed, and then I was off for about 2-3 months.
Yeah. You literally continued everything in it, like normal, like working with your car, with everything.
Yeah, I've still got the same car. I've not changed it. Yeah, I've been and ahhing of whether to change and stuff like that, but I concentrated on the house and then family courts and all that sort of stuff before treating myself or whatever. But,
I suppose I would do the same as well. You know what I mean? Just carry on with your life. I mean, the only downside about it, if you remember me asking you, does the whole publicity from BOTB, did that affect you in any kind of way or anything like that? Do you know what I mean? No. I'm like a private person. I like to keep myself private, and I don't want my business to be like being shared all around. And it is part of the terms and conditions of BOTB that they will broadcast, your videos and put you in the newspaper and all of that, which is something which I, kind of like disagree with. But unless if it's like like millions that you'll win, I'll carry on with life as usual and still go to work and all.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, Pike?
I'm a network engineer.
Okay.
So I'll still do the same thing. Go and configure networks and go troubleshoot, go do the installations and all of that. I'll still do that and just carry on as life as normal, but with just a more comfortable bank balance. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll be like, oh yes, please do as much publicity as you can. Reaching 100,000 subscribers. That's what I'm gonna do.
But you're a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber.
It's gonna be BOTB winner. Subscribe to this channel.
but didn't they cut out all of that from when you won your 15 grand?
Yeah.
They cut it all out.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. No. I'm not talking about them advertising me, my channel, but just they're gonna advertise me and not my channel.
Yeah, but did you say anything about your channel?
People know. I can say, oh, there you go, Cam Hasan YouTube channel. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because we've had that conversation here. If any of us lot won, and you get the Christian turn up and all that, you can say, oh yeah, thanks to Smart Cam and Smart Devils and all the rest of it, and they'll edit all that out.
Yeah,
because I said, well, just write it across your forehead, Cam Hasan. They're not. They'll probably pixelate it, wouldn't they? To look like you had some sort of deformity on your face, and then you sue the ass off of them. But no, they'll let it all out. I would have thought either that, or if you wear a t-shirt. But yeah, they'll probably pixel it out, wouldn't they?
There's quite a lot that's edited. I mean, the whole way round of where I was walking from my work all the way around to where the car was, I was talking to Christian all the way around, and they edited quite a bit of it. Even when I was stood there and we struck up the car and stuff, they didn't put that in the video. I mean, they stood there for at least about an hour from the time that they turn up and everything, about 45 minutes, an hour. They do all the surprise. They do like the champagne and that popping of it. And then it's straight after, you're still excited and they're all packing up as if like, right, yeah, cheers, on to the next one. And I'm like, well, what happens next? Like, what do I do? Do I just go back to work or what? So yeah, it was confused.
Who was your contact? Your surprise contact?
My missus and my mum. I put them both in there. They never contacted my mum. They just rang my missus, and she didn't give anything away. I couldn't believe it. That's why I was more shocked. Like, because
that's one to watch out for there.
You kind of get some sort of hint. You notice something about their daily routine or something. But after I'd won and I'd gone home and watched the video and all that sort of stuff, I realised that she stayed over at mine at my mum's, and then she'd gone back to hers the next day. But the morning,
she wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
she was up. She was ready. She was like, "I want to go." I'm like, "Hey, why?" I'm still half asleep. She says, "Oh, I just want to go back to bed." But at that time, it was a plausible excuse. She just wanted to go back to bed at her hours. That was that. But afterwards, that was the only thing that I could say that would have given it away. Not even given it away, but was just out of character. But yeah, it's if you can get a surprise person like that, then you're gonna feel it when they turn up. Because in your head you have everything. You run through. Oh, when I win, I'll buy this. I'll do that. I'll do this. I'll do that. Well, on the video, I'm going to say this. I'm going to make sure I say that. And when they turn up, it just goes out the window. It's you're just so surprised and shocked. And
because I often wondered if they tell the surprise contact what you've actually won. Do they just ring up and say, "Oh," like with me, if they rang my missus, say, "Oh, Paul's won a prize," and that's it. My missus, knowing her, she'll say, "Well, what's he won?" I know she would. That'd be the first thing she'd say to him. Well, what's he won then?
2 seconds.
Say, "Oh no, we can't tell you." She'd probably turn around to him and say, "Well, you can F off," because she would straight away think it was a scam.
I'm going to go ask her.
Well,
I'm going to find out what told her.
Yeah, tell me what is won. Otherwise, you can F off. I know she would. I know what she's like.
It was like that guy that really emotional guy that won the Audi RS6.
Yeah,
his wife and his daughter already knew what the car he won. But
that was a good one. That one.
Grand, did he? So they were shocked with that as well. So
yeah,
I don't think my missus would give it away.
No, I'd be able to tell with my missus. I know I would. I mean, I've been with her so long now, and the slightest thing with her. When I walk in the door and I get from work, I think, I'm in the shit here for something. Do you know what I mean? I can just feel it. Just, all right. Yeah. You come in, you go, "All right, love," and that, and I think, oh, yeah. I just know. I would know if she was extra happy. I would know.
Does your wife play as well, Paul?
No, she don't play.
No.
Do
you drive or not?
Yeah, she drives. Yeah, she likes cars and all that, but she's just not into it.
No, fair enough.
Look, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for having me on here, and it was great meeting you all.
Yeah, and you, mate. Lovely to see you. Name to a face.
You went after me.
Before you go, they did, when William rang my missus, they did tell her what I'd won, so they know it's real. And they say, "Oh, I'm ringing from BOTB. They've got you listed as their surprise contact, just to let you know Aaron's won a Bentley and 20 grand. Where is he?"
Yeah, see, that would make a difference if they said that to my missus.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I was like on every Tuesday. What was it? Every Tuesday? No, every Monday around about 12 o'clock. If my missus' phone rings, I'll be like, "Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?"
I do that too.
Is it a London number? Make sure. Other than that, if they ever ring you, make sure you tell me the day before.
See, Monday, because I lived at home with my mum and everything, and I saw my missus and that. Like, I'd ask them. I'd say, "Oh, if you had any phone calls or anything like that today, is Christian rang or BOTB William or anything?" And both of them would just be like, "No." Even the night before I won, I asked my missus, "Oh, have you had any phone calls or anything?" She went, "Oh, well, I had one, but it was PPI." I was like, "All right, okay, guess I haven't won." It was literally so convincing; it was unreal. But yeah, I mean, the way they do it, like surprising people, is hopefully you guys get that experience.
I suppose it helps with the surprise. But anyway, guys, nice meeting you all. I'm out of here.
Take care. Take care,
Cheers, Cam. Cheers, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah, mate.
Goodbye, mate. God bless.
I'm off as well, Cam. I am.
Yeah, I think we'll have to call it a night. Well, I will. Yeah.
I might Cam.
Yeah. It's been a long day for me. I've been up since 6:30 with the boys again. So
yeah, that's off too then. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and make sure give us some thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So see you guys tomorrow on VIP live stream at 9 p.m. So have a good night, guys. Hope you
Cheers,
guys
all.